Ooh, and we're live. Hey guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, my eyeball's stuck. Hold on.
How are you guys this morning? Oh, who's here? Babe Beauty. Hi, love. Emerald Girl. Extreme Sports. Cheryl's. I saw you this morning. I
Good
saw you
morning,
this
Cheryl's
morning.
Extreme. Baby Beauty, Emerald Girl.
How are you guys? How are you guys today? It's a new day. It's a new
I'm
week.
tired.
I know, I am too. Look at this, guys. Look at this. I don't know. I think my ghost punched me in the arm last night. I woke up with this morning. Yeah,
I think the ghost is beating
I
you.
think the ghost is beating me up. I swear to God. Like, Jesus.
I
So how
think
are
it
you
needs.
guys today? That was so cool yesterday having all those people on my panel, like 10 people.
That was fun.
That was fun. It reminded me when there was 9 up there, it reminded me of the beginning of the Brady Bunch. Like, I
Yeah.
hope someone does the Brady Bunch thing because that would be cool.
My
Hey,
God.
Stream Sports says, hi, Carla, misdemeanor, mods, and chatters.
Good
How are
morning.
you, Extreme Sports?
I could not sleep again last night, so of course I put on Dead Files to try to catch up. Fell asleep.
Oh, did you catch up? That's what happens to me. If I try to watch TV in bed, I'm like zonked out in like
I will.
minutes.
I'll do that, but it
20
has to be
minutes.
something that I really want to watch. Good morning, Remy and Robbie.
Hey, Remy.
Um,
Robbie, good morning.
the twins, Remy and Robbie.
Getting ready for your run? Uh, I wish I could. I loved your parody, Robbie. That was hilarious, to be honest. For once, a parody that doesn't make me want to cry.
Mm-hmm.
For once.
That was pretty cute.
Hey, Blue Ladybug. How are you? Hamsters matter too.
Good morning,
Stuffed lives
Bailey.
matter. Hamsters' lives matter.
Oh my God.
Hamster's hilarious.
Yeah,
Bailey! Oh, my
then
darling
I find out
Bailey.
my partner's cheating on me.
Partner's cheating on you?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I saw the Jason dance video.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Hmm. Did you guys
Mhm.
see my video that I posted last night?
Of
I don't know if
Jason.
Jason's seen it. He might be upset with me for posting it. We'll see what he says about it.
What are you biting her face? Don't bite her face. I'm going to give her permission to bite you back. You can't be a good girl.
I love JibJab. JibJab, you just have to put the faces in. It does all the work for you. Uh,
It's
it's funny.
awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome.
It's fine. I'll just
Awesome
do one of me.
program.
I'll just do one of me and Brian. I don't
Yeah,
know where to
I
post
actually
it.
have. I have one with a bunch of us, like a bunch of faces of people that we all know and love. Hi, Jenna.
Good
And we're
morning,
doing
Jen.
that. You know that duck song.
Don't know that one.
That's so hilarious. I'll have to, I can't find the site where you do they do the whole song. You're gonna have to send me that link. Um,
The one that I'm using?
yeah, the one that you're using because I joined that JibJab. I'm actually paying $2.99 a month for it,
Yeah.
and I need to find that link that you use. So when we get off here, I need you to send me that because
I think
I want to post the duck. It's really cute.
I think
How are
I've
you this
actually.
morning, Jenna? Lovely to see you. Love my ladies.
I want to
Love
like call
everybody. I love everybody. I'm just in a lovey mood today.
it.
I am.
I wonder, what is the
It's
lottery
gonna be
this
so
week?
freaking
We know what the
awesome.
lottery. We need to start playing the lottery.
You know what? If I won the lottery, I would give you so much money.
And what would you
Buy
buy
your
first?
property and your horses. I know, Carl. You know I would. You know
I
I
know
would.
you would. I would do the same. But what would you buy first? Just purely selfish, something you've always wanted you to buy the lottery. with lottery.
And this is going to sound weird. I'd buy an RV and go and visit everybody I
That
love
would
on
be really
YouTube.
cool.
I would pick up people on the way, and I'd be driving. I'd be trying to learn how to drive an RV first, but I'd be learning how to. I'd be driving. I'd be in Texas
Morning,
before you
Terry.
do it.
I know.
'Cause I wouldn't have to get a hotel. I just have to, put gas in it and just drive.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's exactly what I do. That would be my big thing. But I would get one, nice one with everything, all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
Because if I won the lottery, I would be able to afford to put gas in the
You
thing.
buy a hot masseuse, Remy.
Oh, I'm telling Mr. Remy.
Oh my God. Maybe that'll get that ring going, huh?
Yeah, that might. It surely might.
Mm-hmm.
My Thrive just kicked in. Be back later. Okay, Robbie, have a nice run. And I'd buy a house with a pool like Smoke. Oh my God, yeah,
I know,
that'd be
right?
nice. I'd
That
buy,
would
you know
be.
what I would buy? I'd buy like in between where we could all go. I'd buy this huge house with this beautiful pool that my friends, any one of my friends, and I'd send them each a key, and they could go whenever they wanted to.
There you go.
Just
That would
go
be
and
cool.
take a vacation and go whenever they wanted to.
But what if they pee in the pool?
I'd
Just
hire someone to clean the pool, so yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about that. Well, my friends wouldn't pee in my pool, I'm sure. So
you listen, you got some pretty crazy friends.
raunchy friends.
Just saying. Speaking of, where's
I
Smokey
wouldn't
this
care.
morning?
How about this? I wouldn't care because they're my friends. But we'd all, and I'd pay for them to go. I'd pay for us all to go and meet there. And then we just have one freaking hell of a party. And then
Right?
we'd stream it. It'd be like a streaming house and we'd like stream it live.
That would be
We'd have
fun.
cameras everywhere. And we'd be like, ha 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 ha. We're
Look how much
having
fun we're
fun.
having.
Look how much fun we're having.
So Jenna,
God.
does Thrive work really well?
You know what? I invested in that and I ended up giving it back.
Did you really?
You know when the whole Shanann thing went on? Well,
Yeah.
a girl that was in one of my groups started selling it. So I'm like the dummy I am, went and bought I think it was a $300 package. It had the patches and all that stuff, and I bought it. Yeah. Didn't like the shakes. I don't know. I don't know what she was tasting in those shakes, but I didn't like them at all. And the cookies I didn't like. I didn't like anything actually, but I'm picky.
Not the bars or anything? Don't they have bars?
I had the bars. I had lemon bars. I think I got the lemon bars. Yeah, I think they might even still be here. I might still have the patches and stuff here somewhere. I
No,
should look.
that's not
And then I
nice.
had the gel that you stick in your mouth and you hold it in your mouth because it's from Thrive too, and you hold it in your mouth until you get, and then you swallow it slowly, and it supposedly helps you sleep. Never, it was slimy, so it was like I had it in my mouth. So I was trying to sleep with it, and it was like. It reminded me of something real slimy that I didn't want in my mouth.
Oh my God.
I did.
So what, you spit it out?
Put it in my mouth and it was not.
You're so crazy.
I know. I went and spent $300 on that shit and I used it for about a week or a week and a half. I think I had a month's supply. And that's, yeah. It worked too well for me. Hi, Carrie. I have won the Irish lottery a few times. 3,000 pounds. I don't know
Carrie, come over here and rub off on me.
Yeah, how much is 3,000 pounds in American money? I don't even know.
I don't
Anyone
know.
know? Anyone do the math?
I
Math is not my strong point. I need people to stop talking shit before I smack them virtually. Oh, really, Remy? We're not talking shit about you, Remy. I promise you. I actually logged off. So, ooh, I can't talk much. No, I logged off last night. My
It's
daughter
close to,
called me, and my son called me, and can you imagine the clips that will come out?
I
Oh
think
my
it's close to
God,
4,000 pounds. Well, it says 3,000 sterling.
3,000 pounds. How much is 3,000 pounds in American money?
No, it's close to 4,000 pounds, 3,000 in Irish or in, let me see, hold on.
I have no idea. Okay, 3,000 pounds, a lottery, a few times, 3,000 pounds. I have no idea what that is in, you know, American money. I don't, Bailey, I wouldn't even want to know. I really wouldn't want to know. Look at the clips that come out when we do nothing. Hey, Nanya, how's your mom
Good
doing?
morning, Nanya.
I haven't bothered you lately because I didn't know if you were busy with, with your dad and your mom. I didn't want to, like, you know.
That's what I got. The $3,754 is what it would
Oh,
be
yeah. Oh,
in
really?
US money. Right.
Oh, in U.S. money. Okay. How's your mom doing, Nanya? I hope she's doing better.
And your dad.
God, this bruise hurts. You can't even imagine. It's like someone punched me in the mouth, in the mouth, in the
Do you
arm,
guys
really bad.
do you guys get to go visit her while she's in therapy?
She wants to come home so bad. I know. When you're in the hospital, you do not want to be there, especially now, at this time. You know. Yeah, we've missed Nanya. She's been busy though. She's been like taking care of her dad and stuff. So we're giving her her space. Nanya, we had 12. How many people did we have? 10 people on my panel yesterday. It's like so cool. I could just have like 10 people in my chat and then have them all on my panel and we wouldn't even have to read the chat. Not that I don't mind, I mind reading the chat, not that. But someone came in here
Yeah.
yesterday and say, you want to come up, Nanya, and tell us what's going on with you? Or I'll put the link in the chat. There you go. What is that noise? That must
What?
be, it sounds like I don't know.
I
Maybe
think
it's
somebody's
me. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's coming from my I just threw the link in there, honey.
asked
You
me a
can
question,
grab the
honey.
link.
Come on up.
Yeah. Oh, did she want to ask you a question?
Yeah, she's coming up, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, I gave her the link, so she can come up if she wants. She can come up. I'm gonna run out of coffee today, guys. I am so bummed. I never get this low on coffee. I'm really having to like cool
Like
my
parse
jets
it
here. I'm
out.
having to cool my jets here and not, drink so much so fast. Hey, Nanya.
Good morning, ladies. How are
Good morning,
you?
sweetie.
We're
How was
fine.
how
How are
was your
you?
weekend?
She's, I don't want to, you know, at least her voice is better. It sounds like she's getting a sore throat or something, like she's getting sick, which kind of worries me.
Uh-huh.
Also, Sue, a misdemeanor, frickin'
Yeah,
frick. I'm
that's
sorry.
okay.
So sorry. I was wondering, because she's got scoliosis of the spine.
Uh-huh.
That has a lot to do with her pain, right?
It
It,
can. My husband has it, but he doesn't have much pain. All the, you know what I mean? It just depends. I
okay,
mean,
because I'm worried about that. She's just like, I can't tell you this back, it's killing me. I can't. And they did an x-ray and she's waiting for that. And she has to go to an MRI, which she's worried about because she can only do an open MRI. She can't take the dye. She's allergic to the dye. They
yeah.
tried. This damn hospital did an MRI anyway, and they did a closed one on her.
Uh-huh.
And she was freaking out, of course. So they said they were able to get what they wanted to, um, but they couldn't get, some of the other things because she was moving around. Well, when a person tells you they can't go into a closed MRI, they can't take the dye. Why do you do it anyway?
Because
I
they're dickheads.
Yeah. I mean, her doctor knows all this and says, I'll order it for you when you get, to the nursing home.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I was livid with this hospital. They gave her Norcos for her back.
Oh, wow.
My mom's never, that's why she was so, remember I told you she keeps
Yeah.
talking tired. That's why she didn't know what she was taking.
Oh, wow.
She said, could you just give me something for the pain? And she didn't know that was that bad. And me and my sister were like, don't ever take that again. I said, they prescribed that to me when I had my fractures. And I said, no, never again. I can't
Yeah.
stand that stuff. So she said, I won't. She just strictly told him Tylenol's the only thing that, she'll go on now.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you believe that?
That's
And
crazy.
they didn't put in her chart what my brother told them to put in. And it was, we're just glad she's out of there. And in the nursing home and trying to get her therapy. It's hard for her to walk. Um, and she knows the faster she heals, the faster she'll go home.
Right.
So I just told her just to, do what she can. Don't push herself. God willing, when she's ready, she'll be able to do everything.
Right.
Um, we're just worried about her because she's really sad and I'm trying to keep her upbeat a lot.
Yeah. And it's hard when you can't go see her.
Oh God, it stinks. It stinks because we're all like, we just want to hug her and tell her it's okay and we're here,
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask my siblings if they want to one day just, because she said she's on the second floor, and see if she's got to like talk to the place where she at and just go there with a big sign and tell her we love her. And I don't know if
Yeah.
that's going to make her sadder, but at least give her some kind of moral support, because she's really needing that right now. And she's complaining the food sucks. That's the other thing too.
Oh, right.
Oh, it always does in the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's like, thank God your dad made me a sandwich and I wolfed that thing down so bad. And she said your brother brought me some shrimp and stuff. And she's like, but
Let
it's
me ask,
horrible.
does she like crossword puzzle books, audio books, anything like that?
She likes audio stuff, and she has her, I'm going to see if I don't think they gave it to her. They gave her a whole bunch of stuff in the bag. So I have to find out. She has an iPad. So I'm going to see. If not, I'm going to bring it over to her. I know she was telling me that they gave her a charger for a phone, but it's not really, it charges very slow.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to get her that too. Just see what else she needs. I just wish I could just go see her. I really do. I mean, even if there's a room they could put us in, but I understand it's COVID free. So, I mean, she had to go through they tested her before she even went in to make sure she didn't have it, and she doesn't. So that's why she was admitted in there.
Poor baby. It's so, I don't even,
I
like they're
know.
not letting anybody, they haven't been letting anybody in my mom's nursing home, where she works,
Okay.
um, for months. I mean, months. They didn't even, when places started opening back up, they did not here. So I don't know.
It's
I
hard.
don't,
I mean, and even the hospital that she was in, the reason why, well, first of all, the ambulance couldn't take her to the hospital she is supposed to go to, where her doctor works out of. They weren't in that area. So
yeah,
they took her to the closest one, and it's a COVID free hospital. Then when she asked about her hospital, her doctor called and said, we have COVID patients in there. I think you want to just stay where you're at.
yeah.
Tough it out.
Hey, Donna.
Hi, who is this? Who said hi?
Donna Lay. Donna
Oh,
Good
Lay.
morning.
oh, I'm like
Yeah,
this.
thank God she tested negative. Yeah, thank God she tested negative. But I think now they're letting one person in to visit people in the hospital. Well, at least they are in Pittsburgh. I don't know other places. Here
No,
they're
they
letting
won't.
one person in, like one person out of the family to visit
I
person.
wish.
They
I
make sure that they don't have a temperature and stuff before they go
Yeah.
in and stuff.
I
But
mean,
they will allow that because that, I think, that helps. I mean, if someone's really sick, because if I was sick in the hospital, I would want, my husband to come and see me.
right. And she keeps saying that. She's like, I wish you guys were here. I wish you could come and see
Uh,
me. And I
Jenna
feel
said,
so bad.
Jenna said where her daughter and great grandma is, nobody can go in there either. And
See?
someone can go downhill just from, I
Oh yeah.
seriously, I really think that. I think if, if you're all alone and
Yes.
isolated,
Especially in the
I'm not
nursing
saying that your mother will.
home.
I'm just saying, if it
No,
was
I
me,
know.
I would be so depressed. Like,
She's sad, and I can hear it, and especially in her voice. When you call her, she gets excited, but then
yeah.
she starts talking and she's
Can
very
you
sad.
FaceTime with her? Can you FaceTime with her?
She doesn't have iPhone. She has um some other
Can you guys
Android.
give her one? Like, or
You
Android.
could
get
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 Zoom.
her
You
a,
could get Zoom.
In
well,
Zoom,
yeah,
that's what I want to do, is talk to her
yeah,
in Zoom.
Zoom or Facebook. If she has a tablet, you could do it on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, because I mean, at least, you know, you would be able to FaceTime with her, and that would give her
That would
some
help
kind
a
of
lot.
comfort. Yeah,
Yeah, that would
that's
help.
what
I'm
I
gonna
would
tell her
do.
that. I'm gonna
Actually,
tell her that
and
because
I would
everybody
even phone the nurses if she doesn't have it on that tablet to get them to put it on that tablet for her and show her how to work it.
show her how to work it exactly.
Everybody knows how to work. I mean, pretty much everybody knows
I'm
how to
gonna,
work
yeah.
Facebook. Just say set one up for her so I can call
She's
her.
on my Facebook Messenger, so I'm just gonna
Oh,
tell her,
well then, just
here
show.
I'm gonna call you, and it's the darn thing is with Facebook Messenger, the phone doesn't really ring loudly, so she has to pay really close attention to that phone. Um,
Mhm.
but I think what does when it rings, your face pops up right away.
Yeah, it
So
does.
you
Yeah.
know,
And turn your
um,
camera on so she can see you.
yeah,
So, you know.
yeah, she'll like that a lot. I know that she will. That's
Yeah.
why I want to go get her iPad too,
And that
so
would make
I
her feel
can do
not
that.
so isolated.
Yeah. And I asked her how it was going with the therapy, and she said slow. Um,
Hmm.
you know, but
Yeah,
she's trying to get there. And I said, then that's all you can do, Mom. I go, we're here, we're not going anywhere, and
that's right.
you'll come home. And she's like, well, I hope so. And when I heard that, I was like,
Oh
wait,
yeah,
no, no,
I
no, no, no,
bet
no.
that's depression.
Yeah.
And that's,
Not
yeah.
hmm
That's why you got to get together with your siblings and just like,
right.
call her, and because that you're not there, you can't be there, and that's
Right.
what I
And at
do.
least all of us, I think it'll make her happy. And then at the same time, it'll make her sad because she'll want to be where we're at. My mom is all about her kids.
Hmm.
And no matter we feel like when we go to her house, we always feel like we're back in the teenage years. And, because she makes you feel that way.
Donna
She's
Lay
just,
says, "I have a PC you can have." Who's she talking to? Mr. Beaver
oh,
say that.
I don't know.
that's so cute.
I'm trying to wait for I'm hoping my sister will text me back to see if she's bringing the dog this morning.
Doesn't she work every day?
Yeah,
Hey,
she's
El
supposed to,
Cabacho. I love
but
that.
I kind of want a heads up that she was coming, but you know,
I stopped
Mm.
um,
Cabacho.
on the
El
weekend, but
Gabacho.
I missed you guys live on the weekend. I was laughing. I know
Oh my
you
God.
had different people on, and I just got
I
in,
know.
and I was trying to catch up to it. I haven't even finished it, but I was laughing. I was like, "Oh, see, this is what it's supposed to be like." That's
Yeah.
what I was
We,
supposed to
we
be
had a pretty
fun.
good time yesterday. It was pretty
And
good. Yeah.
yeah, I was at my friend's on Saturday. They had oh, you guys, they had fireworks. Like the entire neighborhood were blowing off fireworks, right?
Hmm.
Well, right at the end, my friend's husband had a cake. And you know what that is, right? It's like the end of the fireworks when everything blows off at one time.
Oh, right.
So I recorded it. He did it. It was so cool. All of a sudden he goes, I see cop lights. And so everybody's running around and they're cleaning up and stuff. And then someone says, no, it's down the street. Oh my God. There were 7 fire trucks. There were like
Oh
15
God.
squad cars. I guess
Wow.
this one house down the street from them were blowing off fireworks. in doing something in the garbage can. Now, our garbage cans are these big plastic garbage cans, right?
Right.
The garbage can melted. It was practically
Whoa.
Oh
the,
my God.
wait.
That's smart.
The house started on fire.
Shut up.
And wait, the car, the SUV next door, their neighbor's SUV is charred.
Oh,
Oh my
I'm not
God.
kidding.
damn.
And
Wow.
yeah, when my girlfriend sent me the picture the next day, I'll try to send it to you, Carla. You could see the
Oh, I can imagine.
I'd be so
it's
pissed.
all, oh my God. And this is a rental house.
Oh,
So
Lord.
I'm like, you're in trouble. And then the car next door, I guess they were blowing it between the both houses. I go, well, how stupid, especially when the car is right there.
right.
Right?
Where's your brain? See, it's
Oh.
people like that mess it up for everybody.
Well, I
This
know
is
there's
why we
certain
can't
places,
have nice
well,
things.
we were
Right.
allowed to set out fireworks here, but I think was it Ems was saying that where she is, they weren't allowed to. They're not allowed to. They weren't allowed to set out fireworks.
I'm not sure because I think they're outside the city limits, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know, but
I
I
mean, there's a
know
lot of places
we
that
were
won't let
allowed.
you do it.
They canceled the fireworks, the 4th of July fireworks, and they have some good ones here in Pittsburgh. But yeah, people were setting them off. I fell asleep to them actually.
I mean,
Mhm.
we were, and of course, everybody's coming out of their houses going, what's going on? And we're all talking, and some of these people, they have their mouth covering. And I'm like, really? Anyway,
So they have their mask on, but they're illegally shooting off
yeah,
fireworks.
thank you. That's what I said. That's what I was like. Me and my girlfriend were laughing, and they're all asking each other, and then it finds out my girlfriend knows the people next door where the house, the car got burned down, and that's what she told them. They just moved in that house a month ago, new renters,
Oh my God.
and yeah, and they were blowing fireworks between the both house. I mean, their house and their driveway is like right next door, and I'm like, but why would you do that knowing there's a car right there?
I
Well,
have no
they're homeless
clue.
today, right? I'm just
Brains.
saying.
Yeah, and the whole side of the house is charred. I'm
Oh
like,
God.
if I was the landlord, I'd be like, yeah, you're done. Goodbye.
Right.
Seriously.
And we go walking back, and her husband's got everything cleaned up. I go, no. And I told him what happened. He goes, you've got to be kidding me. I said, no. And it was like right at the end of their block, and then across the street, 2 houses. So it was fairly close to where we were
And
at.
it's illegal here, but people still do it. People will
Yeah,
still
it's
do it.
illegal here
No,
too.
it used to be illegal in Pennsylvania, and people would go to West Virginia because it wasn't, in West Virginia, we're close to West Virginia, and they would go to West Virginia to get fireworks and bring it back here. So it's, yeah, people will always find a way to get the fireworks.
You got you some little fireworks runners, do you? Uh-huh. You little
Here,
criminals. You
here
criminals.
too.
Oh,
Yeah, it is. It's illegal, but I guess the cops here were just like, whatever, just keep it clean. Don't this and that. If it gets out of hand, we'll be over there. But other than that, they had more important things that they were, looking around for. So I said, yeah, well, guess what? 15 squad cars and 7 fire trucks later, they're at these people's houses. And I said, well, I guess they're not too busy tonight. Everybody's like, yeah, half of Elmhurst is over here. And we're laughing. I said, it's not funny because if that house wouldn't have, we had a friend of ours who was riding his bike in between there. And he's like, the firewoman goes, sir, you need to get out of here. There's 2 houses on fire. And he's like, really? Because I don't see anything on
I
fire.
don't see
But
anything.
okay. And I'm like, what's
So
that? He goes,
is Chaz supposed to be like Occupy Wall Street or something? Kind of, I guess.
cool.
No, I'm asking
Oh,
if Chaz is supposed to be like Occupy Wall Street
I don't know. Do you
in
think
Seattle.
I have no idea.
Yeah, where they're all kind of like taking up space
Chaz.
in downtown or wherever.
Oh, in Seattle. I don't know.
Do you remember Occupy Wall Street?
Vaguely.
Oh,
Vaguely.
they all
I'm
brought tents or whatever
Did they?
blankets to sleep. Oh yeah, and they camped out and they
Oh,
disrupted
yeah.
business, and
Okay.
they were
Yeah.
pooping and peeing all over the streets and
She has up
everything.
in Washington. Those people don't think, evidently.
Ew.
No.
Who is
Yeah.
Yeah.
pooping and peeing all over the streets? I went to get
That's
coffee.
what they were
Come back
doing.
to that.
Yes, yes, yes. I don't know. I think it's still the same. I know
50 people, no social distancing or mask,
yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
mandatory.
Oh, look
Oh,
what El
Yeah.
Gabacho, not Nicho said. My phone just turned to the sideways view. And man, all three of y'all got beautiful eyes.
well,
My
thank you.
mind. What
Oh,
a sweetheart.
that was
Well,
nice.
That's very sweet.
I do declare.
I do declare. That's what
Not
I
I
thank you,
heard.
do
I
precious.
declare.
I heard,
That's
I
why I'm
heard
not
your
turning my
joke.
camera.
Right?
I heard your joke. I was
Oh,
laughing
that's
about that.
saw me. Well, I had my camera on earlier. See, he won't
No,
be
I
saying
can't.
that
I
right
just
now.
woke up and my hair is all
There's
over the
Chucky.
place.
That was the occupied part of Seattle. I mean, in San Francisco, they made it legal to poop in the street.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
get out of here.
yes, I heard that
I
Oh,
too.
oh
mean,
my God.
Gross.
Why
well,
would you
Delicious.
want
I
to
kind of
poop
have to
on the
wonder, do
street?
you have to have a law?
Defecating in the streets. I mean,
Do
What?
you
Why would they make a law that you
but
can?
You shouldn't have to have a law.
because
You should have
you
parents that
should
beat your ass.
thank you.
Oh,
I'm
you
just
mean you
saying.
can't
Exactly.
poop on the streets?
No, you can.
What do you
No,
mean you
they
can? Why would
yeah,
You
you have a
can.
law where you can poop on
they
the
were
street?
doing that in Seattle too.
You
So
shouldn't
what,
have
were
to have a
people just
law that
dropping
says
their
you
drawers and
can't.
pooping on the street?
Yes.
I guess
Yes.
Oh
so.
my God, Ems.
Hey, Ems. You're talking about
Excuse,
Ew.
food.
what did I
Just
just
walk
walk
into.
Come on
into?
up.
I don't know. I went to get coffee. I come back and you're talking about pooping in the streets. I'm like, what
When you
See,
said
the
Wall Street,
hell
that kind
are
of
you
threw me, but
talking
yeah.
about?
They were,
Ems,
yeah,
have you
it's
got your
bad.
coffee? Are you ready to come up?
come on, Ems. We're going to talk about poop
Come on.
this morning.
We're,
Pooping on the
we're
street.
having some poopy talk. Hey,
And
Amanda.
Hey,
Jenna,
Amanda.
hi
Amanda.
Amanda.
Amanda, that beautiful girl. So
She's a pretty girl.
I try to get 10 people up again. That was so much
Oh
fun
my
yesterday.
God.
We had
Was everybody
10
like
people up here.
talking
Oh,
over each other?
I didn't even realize that I could have that many. Like that,
That's
but
the
then
new
people
thing.
started hopping
Yeah.
on. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll click them. I'll click them. I'll click them. And then
Yeah, that's what
finally I had like 10 people up.
I heard that StreamYards is doing that now, especially if you have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
phone. You can
I'm
have up to
sorry,
10
Donna.
I
people.
think maybe they're competing with Zoom because Zoom can have so many. So many
That could
people up
be.
on
That
their
could
panel.
be.
Maybe they're just competing with them.
Good.
Yeah, that could be. We'll just run outside and take a quick. Be back in a little.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh my God. I just cracked my eyes open. Oh yeah, excuses, Ems.
That's so funny.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, so
I haven't talked to you in a while, Ems. I haven't seen you up here. I haven't
I know,
updated
yeah,
you.
so
right?
we had
What's
10
the
people up on.
deal?
What's the
Oh,
dealio?
she's been she usually, rolls herself out of bed in time to come in and say hello. Hey, babe,
You're in
beauty.
a
My own
campground.
campground, and I caught a family using the bathroom in the ground instead of their camper. Oh my God.
Ew, what?
What is
Ew.
this
Ew.
poop talking this morning?
Ew. Okay, no more
I
shit
don't know.
talk.
Right.
Oh, yeah, no more shit talk. I mean, I can see it if you're in the middle of the woods where there's nothing, there's no outhouses, you've got a tent, you gotta poop somewhere. But ew,
It's
Oh
crazy.
God.
in the
I
middle
mean,
of a street? No,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry, not sorry. That's
Seattle is
disgusting.
like really bad
I
for
think there's
that.
some countries though that
And
where that's what they do because there's not a lot of indoor plumbing and stuff.
yeah, well,
So yeah,
here you would think it's,
but
come on, it's America and come on.
I don't know.
If that was the case, why wouldn't they always pooping on the sidewalk? You know what I mean? They just come on.
Ems, do you mean actually starting a StreamYard or just being in one? Because I'm on my phone now. But I'm
Oh,
always
you
on
mean
my phone.
starting one? She means
Oh,
starting
I
one
haven't,
account?
I always thought you had to have like 1,000 people. I mean, according to
No,
YouTube,
no.
that's what.
Well, she does. She has 1,000. I think you can, Ems, with don't know if you can with a phone. I really don't.
No, you can. They're saying that you can do it now.
Oh, can you do it now?
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Oh, you
On
should
your
try and
phone.
do it, Ams.
Yeah, you're
You should
supposed
try
to
and
be
do
able
it.
to.
Jenna's
on your
tried it
phone.
and she said it works great.
Hosting
Does
one.
it, Jenna?
Oh, Jenna, yes, I have, Ams. It works good. Do you have an iPhone or what's the other one?
Android?
Android.
I couldn't think of the word
I don't
Android. Couldn't think of the word. You have an Android or an iPhone? Because iPhone's weird. I will never. I have an iPhone now. I swear to God, I'm ready to throw it out the freaking window.
I know. I'm
Hate
like
it.
you. I say that too.
I am an Android person. I
I'm
swear to
thinking
God.
about going back to an Android. I don't
I
know.
am going to.
refuse.
I am definitely. I'm never getting
But you
another
guys, you know what? Guess what? You remember the Motorola flip phones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Samsung is coming out with a flip phone, big screen, 6.2-inch screen when you open it, and it's an all touch screen. I just seen it on the internet, and I was like, that should be cool.
They're always coming up with something. Every day, it
because
seems
if
like
you
they're
think
coming
about
up
it,
with something.
when we
Oh, Jenna's up. Say hello to Jenna. Hi, Jenna.
Hi,
Good morning,
Jenna.
Jenna.
Good morning, Jenna.
Yeah, Chris, I'm not joining the cult either. I'm not an Apple person
can't-
at all.
Is she mute? I don't hear her. Oh, yeah, she's mute. There you go.
Hey, Jenna.
Jenna?
Jenna. Hello, Jenna.
Jenna.
Hi, Jenna.
Jenna, Jenna. Jenna, Jenna, Jenna.
Calling Jenna.
Jenna, Jenna, Jenna. Oh, there goes Misdemeanor. Misdemeanor's gone.
Oh, what happened?
I think she thinks she can't hear Jenna, but we can't hear Jenna.
Can you-
No, I can't.
Oh, wait. She tried to talk.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
All right.
hear you
Oh,
now.
yeah, there you are. Hi, babe.
Hey, where did
How-
the Miss
How are you?
She got no. Her sister might be there.
Oh
When her
yeah,
She said
sister
something
comes,
about
she
her
knocks her
sister.
off.
I came up
No.
There
to
she is.
answer M's question. So yeah, M's, you can StreamYard and host it from your phone. I've done it. You can also invite guests up. The only thing is when you invite guests up, you do the copy and paste, but then you have to boot over to YouTube like usual and drop it in. But yeah, you can host and have panels and everything from your phone now. It's pretty cool. So I just wanted to answer that for her.
Sweet.
Yeah, and it's not an app, so it's not like you look through your phone for an app. You just go to your Google Chrome and just write in StreamYards.
Sweet.
See, new, Jenna, is that new? Like the whole,
Yes,
I can have 10 people on my channel now?
Yes,
Yeah.
this is just new.
Oh, Ams has to have a StreamYard then. Or I'm going to yell at her.
Yeah, get StreamYard. Get with the program.
We gotta learn how to do. Nanya's got some games that she's going to show us how to play, so we're going to do that.
You know what I always wanted to do though on StreamYards, and I think it would be a freaking hilarious. You know the what is it when you put that plastic thing in your mouth and you're supposed to like say something and everybody's supposed to guess what you're saying?
Like
what's the name of that game? I have that game actually. I have that.
Yes.
But I think everybody would have to do it. Everybody would have to have that game, right?
Yeah, or just even if it's just one person who has it in the panel, and then people have to try to
guess what they're saying.
What the hell they're saying?
Right.
There you go. That's what we should do then one day. That would be fun.
Yeah, you guys
and
would
then
be
have
pissing in your pants.
Yeah, and have the people try and guess what you're saying.
Like they have up to a minute to guess, or a couple. Because it does take a while. I mean, I've watched this Joe Sadigato on YouTube, and I'm telling you, with him and his brother, and I laugh so bad.
Oh, Ems has that game too, so two people could have
we played as a couples night one night. It was like 4 couples, and we played. And I swear we laughed so hard. We couldn't we were laughing so hard.
Isn't it the best game ever? And I said, we need to do that online.
That
have
would
a
be fun.
panel.
That would be hilarious.
And they got to cam up when they do it, of course. You know,
Right,
and
because
just
the way it holds your lips, it
yeah.
only shows your teeth. So you crack up laughing.
Yes.
It's not even the
So how
words
does it work? You
saying,
put it
it's
in
just
your mouth,
looking
and
at
what
'em.
do you bite down on it? And what? How does it
No,
work?
actually, it's like a plastic piece, so it kind of hooks onto your lips. Kind
Okay.
of just hooks on your lips. So all that's showing is like your teeth,
Your
and your
teeth.
lips are like expanded. So, and then you have to read off a card and you have to try to guess what they're saying. But looking at the person with just these teeth, you can't do it because I laugh too hard.
Yeah, you do. And then don't you drool a little bit, Jenna,
Some
too?
people do. Some
They
people
start
do. Yep.
yeah, and I know I've seen it so many times and people just die laughing. I mean, if you ever watch this guy, Joe Santagato, he's on YouTube a lot, and his brother and him do this all the times, and they do Mad Libs with it, which is even funnier because you gotta, fill in the blanks. And the things that come out of their mouth when they're trying to, it's like, my aunt saw the bug in the pie. And they kind of, the things that they would say is, you saw a frog in your eye? It's just fun things like that people die laughing. And then they also have another game that they do. It's Mad Libs, but drinking water. So while the person is, after you fill in all the blanks, the one person is supposed to read it. It's supposed to be like a real funny story. The other person drinks water in their mouth and they cannot laugh. If they spit the water out, they lose or something like that. So it's, stuff like that. I think it would be hysterically funny.
And that video must be priceless. She says, I have a video of my mother-in-law literally falling off the couch laughing so hard from that game.
My God. That is hilarious.
That's got to be a priceless video.
I'm telling you. Hey, True Helper.
That's what we need to do. We need to have more fun on here.
Yes.
Let's
And
put
I'm
fun
telling
on
you.
YouTube again. There's too much grief in here.
Right. We need to have
Yeah.
We need to have
fun.
Laugh times and just have fun.
We have to have comic relief.
That's what you call it. You could say Saturday Night Comic Relief or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Have everybody come on and join.
Definitely. And now that we can have 10 people on panel, it's like
that would be
more
hysterical. Fun. And I'm telling you,
and then people could take turns, coming up. Whatever.
Right. Yes. Even
everybody
when you do
could
just
get a chance.
When you do just regular Mad Libs, I mean, I used to do it where everybody would just throw in dirty words, and then at the end, when you're reading the story, it comes. I have it. If you go on my channel, there's a video where we did one of them, and I laughed so bad I got a headache from laughing.
What is a Mad Lib? I don't even understand what a Mad Lib is.
Basically, it's like a story that somebody writes in a book, but there's a space, so they'll say, pick a adjective or pick a noun or pick a color. And then but you don't read the story first. So then you're just randomly picking a noun, an adjective, a color. And then afterwards you read it and it's hilarious because you don't know what you're putting there.
Especially when people make it dirty.
Well, it's always more fun when people make it dirty.
I mean, we had one with the things you say in the office, and we made it dirty. And oh my God, you guys, we could not stop laughing.
That's the name of the game. Speak Out. You're right, that is the name. That's it.
Oh my Lord, I know.
We got another game that we play that was really good. I don't know if we could play it online, but if anybody's looking for another good game like Speak Out, it's basically headphones. And so instead of having the mouthpiece in your mouth, you have headphones and you push the button and it makes a lot of noise. And then the person across from you reads the card and you have to try to guess what they're saying. And that is a fun game too.
That's really funny too, because the boys played that.
What by reading their lips or
yes.
Everywhere, this girl's adorable. I love you, whoever you are. Dirty words.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've said a few dirty words up here.
That's me. We said a lot of dirty words in Mad Libs, and I'm telling you guys, we never laughed so hard in our life. I mean, before I had I'd have my own room and have go through the lives. I was doing it while my guy's trying to watch TV, and we're all laughing our asses off and getting loud. And he's like, "Could you please keep it down?" I'm like, "No, go away." But then I got my own room so we could do that. But it was good. We had so much fun when we were doing that.
But the sad thing is not everybody can participate in the mouth thing where it expands your lips.
I know, exactly.
Because
Yeah.
their mouths
Unless
are too
you have
fucking
one.
big.
Oh, okay.
They don't make the thing big enough for some people.
Hey,
You
True
want me to
Helper.
spell
Why don't you
it?
come up, True Helper, early today? Because he never comes up early. And
Yeah, True
he
Helper.
always comes up at the end, and then I have to end my stream because, well, my butt's sore from sitting too long. And I have to end my stream, and I always feel so bad because every time True Helpers come up, I've done that to him.
And he's always telling me I have the most contagious laugh, and I was like, okay, well, I'm glad you like it because
I know you do.
Everybody, I mean, my guy will even be like, "What are you laughing about?" Because he hears me sometimes. What
Where's the B set? Okay, here's say, well, a normal person from, like, let's say B sector would say we fucking cuss up here, and she says we say dirty words. Yeah, what's the B sector? Can someone tell me what the B sector is?
Yeah, I was gonna.
I have
ask
no idea what the B sector is.
Good morning, True Helper.
I'm trying to get him to come up so I don't have to, like, end my stream. And he comes up like 5 minutes before I'm going to end it.
Oh, okay, True Helper. He says he's getting his range time in, and he'll be down in 20.
I'll be done in 20. Okay. Well, we'll still be on in 20, I'm sure. What is that noise?
Amy.
Echo up with something. I muted.
Yeah.
I thought it was me, but it's not me.
Okay, it's probably me. Hold on.
Basically, drama community for African Americans. Oh, okay.
It was you, misdemeanor. Oh,
all right.
What does that mean, Kid Rex? Oh, B sector. Oh, I got it. Okay.
B sector. Sort of like the drama community. Oh, okay. I don't know.
I always say,
my God, that's noisy.
I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. Stop your bitching.
Beef means fight. Oh, beef means fight. Oh, okay. Well, we're not into that here, so.
Yeah,
no. Like,
beef means fight. Yeah.
Gossip. Hey, Ginger
Good morning, Ginger. How you feeling, hon?
Yeah, how you feeling?
Ginger Lock's mom, I noticed I went on when I went on this morning. But she was live early this morning. And she had Simon on her panel.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Jerome.
Hi, Jerome. True misdemeanor. Did you read what True Helper just said to you?
Yes, I did.
Are
I'm
y'all
still wagging my tail.
She's always wagging her tail for you. And I'll say it before he comes up. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
What's that?
He always told me if I said that he would come up. So in 20 minutes, I'm holding you to it.
That's what we call our
I was live
in Chicago. Just so
Ginger Locks, you want to come up? I throw out the link, and I don't know if she's still.
I gotta re-hit the bell on Ginger Locks because I didn't.
Oh my God, my buddy Dragon Claw! I haven't seen him in here yet.
Hey,
we see you.
If my comments are blocked, I've been commenting on your videos. Oh, I will check. Well, how do comments get blocked? Because I haven't blocked any comments.
You're the only one that can do that.
No, that's
can do that.
That's
how do you do that? I don't even know how to do that.
He's not blocked, obviously, because you didn't see him. But if you haven't deleted, it sometimes YouTube will hold comments for review, so you might want to go to your YouTube studio and check.
Oh,
But
okay.
at the same time, if they're not there, then maybe if you're not removing his comments, then
Oh,
that
yeah,
means
So
he's
definitely.
Nelson.
He knows I wouldn't do that
right.
because he's like a buddy. I've known him for over a year. There's no way I would remove his comment. I love
Yeah.
him to death.
I would check in YouTube Studio because sometimes YouTube, I mean, you can even say hi and they'll put it as held as review. I don't get
Why?
it.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know. I
God,
don't
really?
know. Yeah.
Lately.
They're getting
Mhm.
really ridiculous.
I
Like
know
I
you
said,
wouldn't,
they're
Dragons. Even if he
ass
did, I know
backwards.
it would be all right. But yeah, no, I'm going to check that. It pisses me off, actually. YouTube lately, I mean, even the whole thing where you can't check who someone is in your chat, like that's really unnerving for me because you can't even check,
Right?
who's real and who's not real. And it's
I am not real.
I
I'm
know you're
totally not real.
unreal. You are
I'm
so freaking unreal.
I'm
Unreal.
completely
Talking
fake.
about pooping in the
You're
street.
not
What the hell's
fake.
wrong with
Listen,
you?
they don't do that in my city. Okay, they do not do that. If you do that in my
They don't do
city,
it here. Mm-hmm.
they're
They
gonna
don't
put
do
you
it
in the
here.
attic.
They'd be making you wipe it up, right?
I couldn't
Yeah,
even imagine walking down the street
I know,
seeing
right?
in the
Oh,
street.
that
I
would
mean, it's
gross me the
disgusting just to
hell
see
out.
just
It
to see a
would.
dog. Nobody picks up dog duty, and yes, I say dog duty because I don't want to swear.
you're a real dragon.
Dragon is like, oh my
But
god.
don't
If he's
listen.
ever
Don't tell Ash.
if he's ever
Don't,
in the chat that you're in, watch his comments. He is so funny. He's
who?
hilarious.
Dragonfly?
Dragon's Law.
Listen, don't tell
Yeah.
Ash 274. She'll put you in her pocket.
Ash 274 is hilarious. But Dragon's Law is too. He has some freaking funny
She
comments.
peed on the
Em,
golf
What I'm
course.
laughing about. I'm laughing at her comment.
I
Em,
peed on the
I
golf
know.
did you
course.
for real
Oh
pee on
my
the golf
God.
course?
Did you really do that?
What are we going to do with this girl? What are we going to do with you, Ems?
You can't do anything.
She's lost all code from being in here, I'm
Oh
sure.
my
But
God. She has no
we kind
clue
of
anymore.
we kind of got to
She has
take
no class.
no
We've
clue.
declassed. We have declassed single-handedly. We have declassed Ems.
I so thought you were about to say you deflowered her, and I
Don't
was going,
let
that's not the choice of words,
that
right?
prim and proper school teacher Avon lady woman fool you.
Right.
Aw.
Just as down and dirty as the rest of us.
She's a school teacher? Well, there you go. No wonder. They're wild. Oh,
No.
yeah.
When you gotta break your seal, you gotta break your seal.
Listen,
I
School
know.
Go break
teachers
your
are fun.
seal.
Are you kidding me? That's right. She's got to break her seal.
I
But
have
then-
never heard that term before.
Oh, yeah. We always say
But we
that.
are definitely going to steal
When
that.
it's when you're drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And you know when you have to pee, the first pee, it's called breaking your seal, and then after that,
Yeah.
you constantly
I
got
Oh
to
my
pee.
God.
Then
I
you
was
got to
drunk.
dust.
It was pitch black out, glow golf, and only on the sixth hole, no putting. It's like, you know what? I would be so freaked out that a snake was there or
I know, me
spiders or
too.
something. You know what I mean? Like, I always think about that. I'm like, I would pee all over myself.
You
I
go,
would
Ems.
stand up
You
and
go.
pee. That's like, I would like try and.
I've
Good
always
girl.
heard that you have to shake the dew off of your lily, but I've never heard that seal.
I've never heard
Really?
that one.
Oh my
I
God,
never
that's a
did
new one
either.
for me too.
What?
I have never heard that.
That is classic.
Oh my
That is.
God. You guys are killing
No, this is
me.
what happens when we're on free show, and Carla goes, "What's our topic for today?" Or do we just want to wing it? Let's just wing it.
Pooping in the streets. Let's see, pooping in the streets,
Shake the
being on
dew
a golf
off your
course,
lily.
all the different sayings. It sounded
Oh
rough.
my
I meant
God.
naughty, but
I have never heard that saying. I like that saying though.
I at least ran over to the woods. My girl partner did it right behind the car.
Shut up.
She has no shame. She has no shame.
Well, she was like me. She was scared of snakes or critters or something. I would be freaked out to go in the woods. I would.
Y'all never heard that saying
I'm
before
still,
ever?
no, I'm
Never.
still stuck on shake the
No,
dew off
I
your
never heard that.
lily.
Never.
Never have I ever.
Have you ever heard
Behind
licking your
golf
lizard?
cart.
That's for guys, though. I don't have a lizard. I have a lily. Lily meet lizard. Lizard meet Lily.
Well,
I'm just
Oh, hi,
saying.
Richard.
I just
Hi,
can't.
Richard.
Good morning,
Good
Richard.
afternoon, Richard. We're just being naughty here. We're being real
We're
naughty.
just shaking the dew off our Lily. Don't mind
Oh,
us.
we're shaking the dew off our Lily.
Misdemeanor, you
Oh
always
my
come
God,
up with
my
these.
stomach. Come on, guys. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. True golfer always keep toilet paper in their bag. Wow, true
Toilet paper.
No, they just have to shake you in one tap. You know, women. It's a true woman golfer has to like keep and
Right.
hand sanitizer. Because I mean, I would. You know what? Being religious would be one thing, but I would want to wash my hands. You know, like it's just like such a habit to wash your hands afterward. Or
I heard the best one yesterday was I wouldn't share hand sanitizer with that person. That's when you're rank. I'm just saying.
yeah.
That's bad. Somebody won't share hand sanitizer with you.
You rank. I don't want your hand stank.
Nah.
I wouldn't use your hand sanitizer for nothing.
Oh my God. You rank. You stank.
I don't want your hand stank.
Your hand stank.
But no.
But it's true. Some people do have stanky hands. You know?
When hanging your ass in the woods, a man, bear, pig might bite you. I actually said when I was so frustrated with my niece when she was.
Does a golfer poop in the woods? Does a bear poop in the woods?
When you're drunk, you don't need hand sanitizer.
When you're that drunk,
you don't think about hand sanitizer. No, you don't. When you're drunk, you think everything is rainbows and I don't need.
But you can't shake it like a guy can. So what do? You know, jump
You
up and down. And
well, when you're that drunk, you sanitize your hands with your alcohol. So
you do the bop.
Right.
Kill any kind of germ.
You do the bop and the wiggle.
You do the bop.
Does a bear piss in the woods? No, but Ems does.
Oh my God!
If you suffer
no, we're never gonna let you. We're never gonna let you live this down now.
No.
And from now on,
you not know better than to share these things with us.
Yeah, it's your fault because now whenever I see a golfer bopping up and down, I'll know what he's doing. I'll be like, I see you're pissing.
And if you see one that's going into the woods, you're just going to say to yourself, I know what they're doing. I know
where you're going.
I know what they're doing.
The new saying for the mornings with the Ems is, take it to the woods, sister. Take it to the woods.
For Ems. We tease her. We love her. We wouldn't tease you if we didn't love you, Ems. Just, you know.
What did you call it again? Frogging your log?
Twerking on your log. Frogging your log.
Frogging your log.
Wait a minute. What was it called?
The dew off your lily pad. Wasn't it dew off the lily pad?
Oh,
Shaking the dew off the lily.
Shaking the dew off the lily. Yeah.
Yeah.
I spend about 25 hours a week on the golf course. Sometimes you gotta pee. Yeah, I know it. I mean, I've gotta pee like.
Get a Depends. I'm just saying. You should be walking off the golf course with it hanging between her knees, waddling. I gotta go take the toss. True helper. Did I tell you about my mom's Christmas gift one year? My cousin, one of my cousins used to fly Air Force One and Air Force Two, and so he brought home a bunch of gifts one year, and they got to pick their own out. But my mom picked her gift, and he ran over. He goes, "No, you don't need that one." She's like, "What?" Laugh. She opens it up. It's a set of balls that had the United States presidential seal on it, and it had Dick Cheney's name on it. So mom took them to her office and put them in a crystal bowl. Somebody walked in and they were looking at them. They're like, "What's this?" She goes, "That's Dick Cheney's balls. I've got them on my desk in a crystal bowl."
You want to get that little scout thing so you can pee standing up like the boys. Yeah, that little plastic funnel thing. Yeah.
Oh, I want to get that little spout thing so I can pee standing up like horse. I'm like, I don't know. Ems, you're braver
What
than
little
me 'cause I
spout
don't know.
thing?
I
It
don't know.
looks like
but-
you know how like when you change your oil and you put that little
Oh,
in
that thing.
that pours
It
You're
was
really
just a
gonna
set of two.
have to
Sure
make
is not built
sure
for
you
that,
get it
guys.
all in there.
We are
though.
not built for that.
No,
It
we're
was-
not.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't have been as brave as them because I just
I'm
wouldn't have
telling
been.
you, I peed on myself when I was in 7th grade, and I had to pee so bad. And my girlfriend's like, "Just go here, just go." And I'm like, "No, I'm scared." And she's like, "No one's looking. I'll stand in front of you." So I hurried up, put my pants on. I'm peeing, and she's like, "Damn, you had to pee a lot." I lift up my pants. I go, "Oh, damn it! I just peed all over my pee."
Well, I know when I tried to, like, we went out to see my husband's daughter and they were camping and they had no, like, no toilets, and I tried to pee behind the behind the tent, and I sat down to pee and I peed all over my foot. And I had
Oh my
to go
God.
into a freaking lake and take my shoe off and wash it. It was like disgusting.
Okay,
So
I'm
I
gonna tell y'all.
told it.
Listen, I have a Stephanie story, my sister, but you can't tell her. I told you this, okay? Nobody.
Okay,
You're
hope
sworn to
she don't hear.
secrecy.
Hope she don't hear. She
Okay,
don't listen
alright.
to this.
Tell
So
others.
she went to the laundromat to wash clothes because her washer was broken,
Yeah.
and she had to poo really bad while she was there. So she went to the bathroom and she did her thing, and there was no toilet paper. Like you check before, right? So she took her sock off.
It's true, then. There is.
And wiped her ass. I said, "Well, Steph, what did you do with the socks?" She goes, "Oh, I threw it away." I'm like, "You're at the laundromat. What did you?" She said, "No."
Oh my God. Oh,
At least she did something.
Oh my.
Tawanda said,
Good morning,
"City girl."
Tawanda.
City
I know,
girls.
city girls.
Yeah, city girls. Yeah.
Her sock. What?
Her
Her
sock.
sock.
That is awesome.
Thank God you didn't have on flip flops that day,
Oh, I
right?
don't know. I wouldn't want to do that. Well, there's nothing more annoying than when you go to pee and there's like one
And you pee on
little
yourself.
square of freaking toilet paper.
I
Have you ever had
know.
that? And there's nobody in the stall
No one to
either side of you to say,
And it's COVID.
Spare square.
right?
Spare a square.
Spare square.
A stocking stuffer.
Em's not a city girl.
Oh my God. Can you spare a square? That's another good one.
Well, with all due respect, I mean, peeing on a golf course is not really country. I mean,
No.
just
That's
that's
just-
okay.
that's
We'll
just
call it
peeing
urban.
on a
We'll
golf
call it
course.
urban, not necessarily just shy of city, kind of in between. Oh my
Shit.
God.
There's
Oh my
somebody here
God.
with the same name as me, Donna Lay. Hey, Donna.
Your name
Oh,
is not Donna Lay.
Tawanda, Simon Simple was waiting for you to go live.
Oops, sorry, guys.
Bucks Mom said. Why didn't Simon go live? I think he does live streams sometimes.
He did live last night with Ginger Locks.
He did with Ginger Locks. I saw a little bit of that this morning.
I did not get to
I
see it
did.
yet. I was
slept-
trying to sleep in, but my boss was,
Oh my God.
cracking that whip. Yep.
Oh, who are you talking about? You talking about me?
I don't know. Did I say that out loud?
all I do with her is say good morning.
And if I don't respond,
you better
she starts
get your ass out of bed.
And if I don't respond, she starts hitting up Mike going, "Wake her up. What is wrong with you? I know you're up. Get her up." Mm-hmm.
I do not. You lie.
I'm really laughing, but I got it on mute for a minute. So
Oh my God.
I wouldn't make a good boss. I wouldn't. I'm not tough enough.
I'm an excellent boss.
Oh, by the way, rest in peace of Randy's lizard,
Oh.
Bentley. passed away this last weekend.
Oh,
Oh, let's send him
Aw.
prayers. He's a cute little guy.
Aw.
I actually saw what he looked like on Twitter.
okay, Ginger Locks. We'll be here, and you'll come up and play with us.
Why
And
is she
play with us.
leaving? She's supposed to leave. Why is
Is
she
he-
leaving? Or is she coming up?
She's
Gotta
going to
go
do PT, and then when she gets done with that, she wants to come
Physical
up
therapy. Oh, okay.
and join the party.
How about you,
Yeah.
Tawanda? You want to come up, or are you at work? Oh, then Tawanda's coming up. She got
Yeah.
that's a
Hell
good
yeah. Bentley, I know.
Oh yeah, Bentley.
Bentley, that's a cute name.
That was her
know.
little
God.
bearded dragon.
Care if it
That
was
is
a
so
lizard or not. You get
cute.
attached to your animals. It doesn't matter if people
I know you do.
kids get attached to their hamsters, and people get attached to their dogs and their cats. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not so
Just
much
ask
fish.
Misdemeanor. She's got 5 of them, right?
To a fish. Actually, I had those beta fish. I had beta fish for a couple of years.
So did my
I haven't
daughter.
Thank you, Donna.
attached to
See?
them.
So did my
With a-
daughter. Oh, the other one? Now we're going to
Yeah.
have
You're
to
the only channel that I can live.
You're Nunya.
live
Well,
She's
with.
go.
Donna.
Appreciate
Yeah.
Yeah, Donna. Thank
Thank you.
you.
I just doxed me.
So
I
nice.
have to remind her.
Oh, getting ready for work. I'm already late. Oh,
You chat tease.
yeah. You chat.
Tawanda's a chat tease.
Yeah, she's good.
I'm coming. No, I'm not. I'm coming. No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
We love her though.
I love you,
Oh,
Tawanda.
she's getting ready.
Tawanda.
Aw, Twanda.
You better teach that man how to make a fire. And she said, my husband's a city boy. The boy can't even build a fire. Oh,
Right.
boy.
Uh-oh.
Listen,
I'm gonna order some. I'm gonna text Tawanda and order some beef jerky from her because my husband loves beef jerky. Me, not so much.
Oh,
My
that's right.
husband-
She makes
Love-
beef jerky. That's right. I gotta get her
Yeah.
a place where she works at, so I
And
can order some
apparently,
too.
well, from what I saw when Laura was eating it, it looked damn good.
I love beef jerky. Turkey
Yeah,
jerky.
me
Do you
too.
make turkey jerky?
I don't know if she makes turkey jerky. I think they make their beef. They're mostly beef, right? I'm not sure.
That's
I don't know.
I could be wrong.
My husband is so country that he likes getting the MREs, that they pass out after hurricanes for food, because to him, they don't have little warmers. They have pyrotechnics. He likes setting shit on fire out in the woods. I can
Oh my
quit
God.
playing with the shit in the MREs. He's like, no, this is what we used to do in the army. I'm like, I don't need to know what you did in the army.
Oh, there you go, Ems. He can't build a fire, but he knows how to make money.
Oh,
so, he's
Ginger
good at something.
Handsome worker, you're literally sending it in front of me while I type this because they're working outside my house. Woohoo!
Ooh,
Enjoy that view, girl. Enjoy that view. See if they need some lemonade.
right, there you
Right?
go.
Right.
Right, that's it. Y'all
Guys, they
thirsty?
use
With a nice smile.
some of those stretching guys are really cute, but I don't know. A man in uniform just turns me right on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Something-
cops and firemen.
Dick's balls. Dick's balls.
Be bad. Hi, Dee Dee wife.
Beta fish and beef jerky. What's next?
Me
You
too.
know,
I
you
need to get a
forgot to
shirt
do
that
on the
says
lily
"Mouth
pad
Blade
too,
for
Heather.
well worth the wait.
I needed a laugh.
let's see.
Thanks, girls. I really needed this laugh. I haven't laughed in a while.
Yeah, we do need to laugh. That's the thing on here.
Oh, I like that, Dee Dee.
Way too
I'm
serious.
always late, but well worth the wait.
Hey,
There you go.
Are you shampooing your carpets? What are we doing?
who me?
What-
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I was washing my hands. I forgot to mute myself.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Misdemeanor forgets to mute all the time. She'll be feeding her dogs, and I was like, "Here, this dogs." I'm like, "What the hell is? You are the freaking loudest person on you. I swear, the loudest person on my panel is Misdemeanor." I'll be
Listen.
running water, making
She
coffee,
got a family full of
doing
pups.
their dishes.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
over the whole
God.
uniform thing. Now I'm a suit girl. Oh, she loves suits. Okay. I don't know. I like the whole rough and gruff and t-shirt.
Yeah, me too.
Like
T-shirt.
the rodeo cowboys, tight jeans and the hat and the boots.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Tawanda, you
I
gotta
like-
give us your what is
Hey,
it called? Your
Pixie. That's like
Sure.
me. I always have to mute. So that
Donna, that's so sweet. That is so sweet.
what?
Um,
Oh,
Nanya, she was
really?
saying, let her know if you need a computer for your mom
Oh,
Oh,
while
That would
she's in
be,
rehab.
she does need it too because she was asking me for mine. And I'm like, oh, I kind of still use it, Mom. I feel bad. I want to give her mine too.
that's
Good
so
Um,
morning,
nice.
Pixie.
Good
she
morning,
would,
Pixie.
I
oh
always
my
have to
God.
mute. So
She would become your friend for life, let me tell
So
you.
she can vacuum.
She would be texting you all the time so she can
Great
vacuum.
David Beckham. Yep, there you go, Ems.
See, Marine uniforms are hot, but I'm just saying.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
it Air
Marine
Force that
uniform.
had their dress whites?
Oh, Nacho was I'm sorry. Why did I call him
That's
Nacho? I can't see.
you guys
Tabacho.
ever watch The Bachelorette?
Cabacho.
All those guys wear like a lot of those guys wear suits, and a lot of them are hot, freaking hot.
Yeah.
And a lot of them
Oh,
are like doctors, and they have really good jobs.
But I like a guy that can go like work construction and come home muddy as hell, just top to bottom, and then go take a shower and get in a suit. And
Are
you're
you
just like, oh,
kidding?
I'm
She wants
done.
to do this. I have to then. How do I do this? I have to give her my email address.
Do you have it on
Um,
your page?
do
It
it
you
was
have it
should.
on?
awesome, Pixie. How was your weekend? Ems was out peeing in the woods, just so you know. Gonna put that out there. Yeah,
Some states allow pooping in their town on the
yeah,
street.
yeah. Just so you know, you
Just so
can
you
poop
know,
in some major cities. It's a cultural
word
thing.
word on
We're
the
trying to be
street.
Wait,
diverse.
you can poop in the streets.
Yes,
Mhm.
San
That's
Yeah.
Francisco.
like amazing, like to me.
It's
That's actually
disgusting.
disgusting. Very
It is
disgusting.
disgusting.
Most disgusting thing I've ever. I think it's the most
I'm gonna
disgusting
mute.
thing we've ever discussed on here. That makes any sense.
Did you almost marry a
Are we
Marine?
get ready?
My mom wanted me to
Oh,
marry
you
some guy
almost
named
married.
Lily Crap.
Is that the guy? Is that the guy that had no teeth?
Really crap with no teeth.
I was telling us about. We were talking about most disastrous dates or whatever. Have you ever had one, Jenna Moon? Like a really bad date?
A really bad date? No.
Yeah, really. You've never had a bad date? Oh my God, we were all
Never.
talking about
you've never
our
and
worst
you
dates.
you've never heard about Carla's really bad date?
Oh my God, did you ever
No.
hear that one? My God.
No. Never heard it.
Well,
Oh,
I was a teenage. Oh, you want to tell it? You can tell it.
yep.
Okay, tell it.
You tell it.
You tell it.
Okay, so she goes on a double date. Was it double date? Yeah, right?
Well, I didn't know it was a double date. I thought it was a date to go to the movies with somebody.
Right. Turns out it was a double date. And guess who didn't have enough money to get in? None of them. They had enough to get one person in. Everybody had to get in the trunk of the car. First fucking date, Jenna. Carla got in the trunk of the car. I'm just saying.
My
That
God.
screams unsolved mysteries, doesn't it? I'm just saying.
Just get the
Got in the
trunk of the
trunk and
car.
she
I
was
don't
never
know you.
seen
Get
again.
in the trunk. Oh my God. Too funny.
Got in the
Yeah,
trunk.
because
Yep.
we had to pool our money together to get into the drive-in. So we all three of us had to get in the trunk of the car to get in.
How old were you?
Apparently not old enough to know better.
I was 15. I swear, if my parents knew what we were going to do, like there was no way they would have let me out of the house that night. But they thought we were just going to the local theater, which
Yeah.
I thought that's what we were doing. We were
Um,
sitting side by side, and he put his arm around me. I was 15 years old, for God's sakes. No, I get in the trunk of a car to get into a drive-in,
Mhm.
and to top it off, I had to freaking pay part of my way in. So yeah, we had to pool
Carla,
our money.
can you
Yeah.
do me a favor? I sent you in private chat. I sent my email. You can put it out on there and give it to Donna because she's been
Okay.
asking
Well,
for it.
how do I give it to her?
Just type it because I can't type it. I'm on my phone.
You can either copy and
Oh,
paste it, Carla, or you can just
oh,
type
okay.
it out.
All
Oh,
right. Hang
copy and
on.
paste.
This is
Remember,
not a
okay,
dox.
people, please,
This is
please
not a
take
dox.
note.
Yeah.
Please take note that she is giving me her permission to put her her email in this chat.
I've always done that. It doesn't matter.
I know.
If
but
she
I'm
ends up on
I don't
Unsolved
want anybody
Mysteries,
to- if
it's
she
not
ends up
Carla's
on
fault.
It's not
Unsolved
Carla's
Mysteries,
fault.
it is not my fault. There it is.
That's for you, Donna.
Oh, but I get such flack on here. That's why I'm like, disclaimer.
Take care, Curtis.
I will personally say it. I told you to do it.
Someone may try to get you.
That's so nice of you, Donna.
That's okay. It is nice of her to do that.
Yes, very nice.
True, I've done that a
Trust
lot.
me.
And you
Said
know
the
what?
guy as he was closing the trunk.
Right?
You can trust me.
You can trust me.
Donna, we have to play. I'm sorry. We're silly.
And then I'm thinking afterwards, like, what if we would have, would have got into an accident, back-ended, or they would have drove into a creek. We're stuck in a freaking trunk. You know what I mean? Like, we could have died in there. Or he forgot to let us
I can always
out.
delete my email, but
right. Or if once Donna writes it down, Carla can always remove that.
Yeah.
Tell me when you got it.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, if you can write it down or copy it and paste it somewhere, and I can just delete it or just remove it. Thank you,
Donna. Thank you. My mom's gonna love you. Thank you so much. She's gonna be like, no, she shouldn't have did that. Oh my God, what an angel.
So the Lord and Arts just flipped across my screen with they said cracking the Vanessa case. So the last thing I saw on it, they were trying to say that this dude, sergeant that killed her, right? This is the Fort Hood thing.
Yeah.
That the sergeant, the girlfriend, because the sergeant's dead, right? So the girlfriend
she was in on it, right?
Do what?
Was she?
I'll let you finish, and then I'll fill in the blanks. So go ahead.
Okay. So they're saying that they got statements from her saying that when she showed up for work that day, she saw a picture of his girlfriend who was estranged from a lower ranking officer, not officer, but a low ranking soldier. And she caught a glimpse of that on the phone. And she said that she was going to report him because they can't do that, right? And he lost his mind and beat her with a hammer. So there would be blood everywhere. And then he called her to basically help when he was ready to dismember her and whatever. That is that's bullshit.
It is what basically the one that killed himself is the one she was going to put sexual harassment on.
Right.
They're saying that he basically attacked her with a hammer inside the armory. She never went to the parking lot. He beat her where they couldn't even identify her, that she was beaten so bad. She had to be flown to Denver to Delaware to get positive ID. But he hit her with a hammer inside the armory because she was going to report him for the sexual harassment the next day. And he then moved her from the armory. I don't know how he got her out, but he got her out. They haven't disclosed that. And then he called that woman, that girlfriend, and she helped dispose of her. But part of it is true because that girl was married to another soldier. But my opinion, I think she was sleeping with the guy that murdered Vanessa.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. They were living together. They were living together.
Mm-hmm.
She was estranged from a private that she was married to. She traded up is what she did. And her whole story about what happened with the phone, I'm quite sure he told her that, look, she was going to bust us and da-da-da. So she may well have believed that, but I don't believe it. I don't believe that is what happened at all.
I don't know if anybody remembers, but when the phone first came out as pinging, it pinged in another town. I forgot the name. I don't have my paper right on me, but it pinged on another town. And then the Army took that statement back and said, no, it pinged in Fort Hood. But if you look now where they found her, it was the town before where she found her. So they literally took her cell phone and found and brought the cell phone with them. But the army covered it, which is not good because
Right.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because they're a bunch of LLPOFs at this
Yeah.
point. Liar, liar,
Yeah.
pants on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she has been confirmed.
Wow.
Yeah.
They
But
did
they were
dental records,
hoping
right?
they actually yes. But from what they said that she wasn't supposed to be found. They put her in a concrete case and they put the lime inside that concrete case. So how they found her, they had to have gotten a tip from somebody because she was not supposed to be found.
But they arrested somebody else too, didn't they?
They did. Yes, there's two. Well, she got arrested. One was on the run, but they caught him, and then the other one killed himself. Yes. So there's three involved. But for them to go where they went to find her, she wasn't meant to be found. So somebody had to have told something, but they just haven't.
Good morning, KW. Good morning, Jason. I guess that this chick wants everybody to believe that what he told her was true. Like she was going to turn them in for living together. It's like, I'd have to be looking at him like, oh my God, that doesn't fly. So what did you really do? Why'd you really kill her?
Right.
And no, I'm not helping you. I'm going to the cops because I'm not in this. I live at your house, but I'm not enlisted. So how about screw you? And I'm going outside the base to go and rat your ass out.
I just want
to KW
out of that armory. Because in the news, in that article, they said that he killed her inside the armory.
So I think that he did, but he had a big Pelican case to carry guns, and they think that he put her in that because she would have fit. And he was. They caught him on camera struggling to carry it out to his vehicle, like it was super heavy, not like a gun. You know what I mean?
But she was only 5'4" and 120 pounds. So yeah. She definitely fit in a Pelican case.
Yep, big old Pelican case.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we crying? Why? There's no crying in Pitbull. What are you doing? Don't cry.
Look who's in
Don't
here,
cry for me, Margentina.
Margentina.
Don't cry. Don't cry out loud.
Hey, Jason.
Big pits don't cry. Big pits don't cry.
Big pits don't cry.
Ouch. Listen, you're ripping skin off my body.
Did you say that I would now?
Jenna, I answered you.
You did?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What?
She'll see.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking
to
to Jason.
Notifications. Yeah.
He's trying to steal my friend.
Yeah.
I love JibJab. Jason he didn't get the email I sent him. I sent him a freaking email the other day and he didn't get it. It was another JibJab
he didn't check his email?
No. I wonder why. Yeah.
Imagine that.
No, he didn't check his email.
Yeah,
I've only got 18. Here, I'll tell you exactly how many emails I have that I haven't read.
This will be the new weekly competition.
18,738 emails.
Yes, that's 18,000.
Opened or looked at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm really bad at that.
Dang.
I'm the worst. Yeah.
You're like the president, girlfriend.
Well, what? It'll take me a freaking week to delete all those. Like I don't even know how long it takes to delete emails.
Takes a while.
Is it in the spam box? How should I know? Is my email spam? Do you have me listed as spam? I don't know. It could be. It could be. Who knows? Jason, did you know? Here's a fun fact. Did you know they're allowed to poop in the streets in San Francisco?
Here's a fun fact. I love it.
Fun facts. Other fun facts. And peed on the golf course.
Stop it.
The biggest.
I can't going again.
I'm sorry. I'm spam now. I'm spam. I am Donna Lay, and I am
Same.
quarantined. I just want to help. Hey, I am in quarantine again too. Like this freaking sucks. That's why I'm watching Paula Dean's Quarantine Cooking again. Why'd it get quiet?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know because we read. We're reading, and I understand what Em's saying because you don't
They
know.
do a
So
lot more in the
I
streets
agree.
here, there than that.
I
I know
agree.
they do a lot more in the streets. But she even squatted in the woods. Like, wow,
Mhm.
that takes guts. I wouldn't squat in the woods. I'm sorry. There's too many
No, your
critters like
ass
crawling
would be
around.
eaten up by
And
bugs
when
and
we used to golf, there was a lot of snakes. Like that would
really
be my worst nightmare would be to get bit on the
bit
butt
by
by
a
a snake.
snake. Ooh, can you
Oh
imagine?
God, that would be so scary. I got bit in my basement by a snake.
Shut up.
I
Really?
For
stepped
real?
on it. Yeah, because our garage,
Really?
okay, you know
You're
how my
supposed to
basement is.
say,
You know how
Bella,
my what?
you're supposed to say, no, you shut up.
No.
No, you shut up. Okay, you know how my basement is, and then you go to the there's my husband's workshop, and then on the left is the garage. Well, they built a bunch of condominiums across the street, okay? And from what I've been told, that it kind of scared, when they dig and they break ground and stuff, it kind of scares off the creatures. And
I
we
didn't know
have
you
woods
get
next to
snakes
us.
over there. Wow.
So the snake got into our house, and I was going down because our freezer is down there. I was going down there to get something out of the freezer, and I stepped right on this freaking snake, and it coiled itself around my leg and bit me on my foot, and you could see the two little marks, and so I start freaking out because I got bit by a snake, and I think it's a freaking poisonous snake. I didn't know that was one of those garden black snakes, so it wasn't like poisonous or anything, but it scared the out of me. It was like 6 feet. It was about 6 feet long. It was huge. So yeah.
There's that. Shut up.
So nobody feels sorry for me, right? We
But you're
need a snake kit in our car. Need a snake kit for YouTube. Yeah, we need a snake kit for YouTube. Amen.
In my
Yes,
backyard,
we do need a snake.
I have a wooden wall. It's like made out of wood, and the gardener snakes love being inside that wood. And lately, they've been coming out and right by my back door. I come out like every other day, and there's a snake standing there. Freaks me out every time. They're only gardener snakes. I know they're harmless, but they just freak me out. No.
We had one that shedded its skin in rafters in our basement, like down where my husband's workshop is. I looked up and I see this great big, how they go out of their skin. There's this big long thing, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? He goes, oh, that's just like a snake skin. I'm like, holy shit, can you imagine going in there and seeing the snake like crawling around up there? Oh, I would have freaking died.
Good morning, sweet cheeks.
Hi, Eagle.
We tried to call you last night. But after that wild night with your man coming in town, you probably needed a little rest.
Eagle had her man. She had her man.
Standing there. Okay, Abs. I didn't mean to stand there.
Did I say that? Did I say a snake standing there?
No, I think I did. I think I did. I said, I opened my door and there they are just standing there. I think it was me.
Oh my God.
Really nuts. We're nutty this morning.
What is wrong with
us? That is my phobia, snakes. Snakes, rats, and most reptiles.
I can't do reptiles.
I'm like spiders.
See, I can't do rodents like mice, rat. Nope.
Or squirrels.
Wait, you want to hear a good one? When I got up early in the morning
cute.
and going pee in the morning, and here comes this little black mouse squeezing under the bathroom door, ran past me. In the meantime, I'm screaming bloody murder with my legs up in the air while I was trying to pee. And I woke up the entire house, and I'm like, "There's the mouse." I mean, you don't expect to have a mouse come past you when you're in the bathroom, Come on. So that was my morning jolt for the day.
Yeah, I don't do
that gets
snakes.
your heart going.
I don't do snakes and spiders. I don't mind squirrels are cute.
I like snakes. That wouldn't bother me.
My husband's eaten squirrel. Like he's
I have
hunted them
too.
and eaten them.
I've eaten
How does
squirrel.
it? Is
Have
it
you?
like chicken? Does it
Like
taste
chicken.
like chicken?
Do you guys
It's
ever
chicken.
watch?
It's
Did
really
you guys?
tough. It's tough. It doesn't taste like chicken, but it's really tough. Like
Is it?
yes, it's very, very tough.
You've eaten squirrel too?
Yes,
I've
my
never.
nephew is like a outdoors kind of guy. He cooks everything, anything and anything. He cooks it and he brings it, and he always wants us to try it. So
Oh
he
my
had
God.
brought possum. He has brought.
I've never
we've
eaten
tried
possum or
possum.
armadillo.
Yeah,
No.
yes, and we tried squirrel, and squirrel is tough, but yeah, he does it all the time.
Jenna, would you?
I always think of Duck Dynasty when she said, "I just love squirrel brains. I don't know why, but I just love them."
Who said
That's
that?
nasty.
Mother, she goes, "I just
Jen-
love squirrel brains.
oh,
They're just
no.
so good."
Oh, no.
Oh no.
No.
And they
No,
eat
no.
frog legs too. And supposedly frog legs taste
Frog
like
legs are very good. No, not
I
really.
heard
I've
frog legs.
heard.
A little
I've
bit.
never. I went to a buffet one time and they had frog legs, and I just did not. I couldn't work up the nerve to even try one. But everybody says they're
good.
really good, depending on how they're cooked.
No. Jenna, the squirrels, could you, I mean, if the meat is tough, could you marinate that first or no?
I don't know. I didn't cook it, so I don't know. That's something I would have to ask my nephew. I have
Ask
no
them.
clue.
I bet you, because
I
like
would
deer
think.
meat is kind of tough because doesn't have fat in it. So what I did is
Well, Eva says
I
if you put a squirrel in a crock pot, it isn't tough. It falls right off the bone. So, yeah, probably.
So, and deer meat too. If you marinate it overnight and you barbecue it, it's super good.
But what does squirrel taste like? Is it like chicken?
I've never
It
tasted.
doesn't really have a taste. I wouldn't even say chicken. To me, when I tried it, it's really bland. It doesn't really have a taste.
What, frog meat?
No.
No,
No,
squirrel.
she's talking about squirrel.
You
And
said just like
Misdemeanor
chicken.
eats alligator.
Hell yes, alligator.
Is that good?
Crawfish.
So what's that? Is that
good?
I heard that's fishy tasting. No.
It's not.
Alligator?
No.
If it's fishy
Alligator?
Listen,
tasting, I
you have
probably
to
wouldn't
know
like it.
any kind of wild game. You have to know how to prep it. If you
Right.
soak it in buttermilk the night before,
Okay.
it's much less gamey. It's not as gamey because
See,
we used to do duck and goose gumbo all the time, and sausage gumbo all the time, and it was good. I mean, it's really rich meat, and it doesn't take a lot of it because it's so rich. But I love duck and goose. I love gator. Love crawfish.
how's crawfish? Someone told me that's almost like a poor man's
Crawfish
lobster.
is really good.
No, it's better than lobster. I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
It's just peeling the little
I've
fuckers is
never
annoying.
tasted. I've never tasted. Is it like peeling lobster, or is it like peeling shrimp? Because shrimp is quite easy.
No, they've got a
No,
really
it's
hard
harder.
shell, like a lobster.
Yeah,
They've
it's
a
harder.
hard shell on their back. Also, we need to get merch going because the saying in New Orleans, because the way you eat a crawfish, you basically take their tail and you pinch it, and it cracks a little line in the top, and then it peels easier. And so you do that, and then you eat the tail, and then you take the head, and where it's open, where you peel the tail off of it, you suck the fat out of the head, and it's really, really super hot and spicy. So the saying in New Orleans is pinching tails and sucking head. Just saying.
Wow, there we go. That's merch.
Pinching-
That's a good
Hey,
T-shirt.
That's a good merch T-shirt. Pinching tails and sucking heads.
Yes,
We're
crawfish
going
have
for-
legs,
we're-
and I don't
we're
want to
going
see
for
any
all the
crawfish
things.
on a damn treadmill, or I'm going to lose my mind.
Yeah, what is up with that? What is that? What
It's
is
like a
up with
$20 million grant given to some research company to test out shrimp on a treadmill to see how the water changes and the environment changes when animals are like stressed or under,
my
exertion.
goodness.
Yeah,
What else would they think of next?
that's what
Nope,
Smokey
nope,
told
and
us.
big fucking nope.
Oh, they're good.
No, big
Well, I don't
second.
know. Crawfish, I've seen them. They cook them in these great big huge, in restaurants anyways, in these great big huge cauldrons. And they pull them out with these great big huge shovels, it looks like, and they throw them on a table, and these people just eat them.
Yes,
Like,
ma'am. You put in
Yep.
corn and you put in those little red potatoes
Yeah.
before, shortly before you take them out, and you use some like Zatarain's seafood crawfish seasoning, or you can use it. That is so good on crab too.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's hot, right? It's like
I
really
could eat crab
spicy.
every day.
Don't they cook them spicy?
Listen, you don't want to have a lot of hangnails when you're eating crawfish because your hands will be burning. Okay,
Oh.
skin warts.
I'd eat frog legs, but I'm scared of getting warts. I'm sure it's
No.
between big
Dick's
balls
balls.
and the money butt story.
Hashtag run, little shrimp.
Oh my God, True. We have to get up
Funny.
here and get into this conversation. My God.
Yeah, I think his 20 minutes is up.
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
bet.
That was like an
Yeah.
hour ago.
Yeah,
That
get your
was
butt up here.
We're just saying. You're not going to BS women. Come on now.
But listen, you see, I need. Where's Science Girl when I need her? She knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, crab cake,
Oh, she probably would. She's from New Orleans. Nolans.
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 Yeah.
Nolans.
I like how
Mhm.
they say that. Nolans.
You're still on Dick's balls.
Yeah.
So is my mom, apparently. Yeah. How many people can say that about their mother? She's got Dick Cheney's balls. Okay. Good for her.
Mom, that story cracked me up.
I asked him, we had a family reunion last summer, and I asked him, I said, so what's it like flying the presidents? And he said, let me just tell you, I will tell you this, honest to God, those damn Democrats will keep you waiting. And he said there was nobody worse than Obama. It was 3 and 4 hours they would be on that tarmac from when they were supposed to leave, and
Oh
they'd
my
finally
God.
show up. Now, he said the Republicans on freaking time, on point or early.
Putting
I'm
my
like, I wonder why.
AA-12 away. Putting my
Because we're-
AA-12 away.
His gun.
It's
yeah.
done. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, we're waiting. You better tell me when you're done.
Well,
Is M's coming up?
he's gotta clean it first before
Yeah,
he
yeah,
puts it
well,
away. So
Is M's coming up? Where is M's? I'm gonna like browbeat her about that peeing in the woods.
Yeah, you spread out the newspaper on a big picnic table or a big table, any
You
kind of
eat your
table.
sea bugs. M says you eat your sea bugs and I'll stick with steak.
No, I love my
Oh,
steak
I want
too.
sea bugs. I eat shrimp and
No, I've
lobster and
seen
all
when
that.
Mr. Demir, I've seen
I
when they
eat
have
all that
these
stuff.
huge, big,
Surf and turf.
platters full of crawfish.
Hey, Charlie girl.
Uh-huh.
And they do,
I
and they
think
put it
Science
on like
Girl,
a picnic table.
Science Girl deleted her channel.
Again.
Aw, was she getting flagged? I'm sorry.
Aw.
That's too bad. We
It
had a
is
nice
too
channel
bad.
with her. Why? Was people giving her trouble because she was over here?
What, Remy, is that
Oh,
for
not.
sure? Are you kidding? Kanye West is running for president, and
yes,
Rack and
Mark
Stack, Bayberry,
Cuban-
Nanya Nose, Field
yeah,
Stripping.
that's actually
now.
true. He
Yeah,
is running.
yeah, that's what she said.
Yep, that's it. I know, because my ex used to go hunting all the time, and before you put your gun away, you got to clean it. That's like a ritual thing.
Yeah.
You never put your gun away unless you clean that sucker first. It's got to be shiny. He's like,
Hey,
"Hey,
Tatum. How are you, Tatum?
Hi,
Good
Tatum."
morning.
Hey,
Good
Tatum.
morning.
Is he running as an independent?
No, he's going to be running as a Republican because he said, I don't know why he did that.
That's not going to
See,
work.
we do the
No,
good.
it's not going to work.
No, that's not. He should have run as an independent if he wanted to really win.
And Cuban endorsing him is another.
No, please, I don't want to talk about
it's,
Cuban.
You know, come on, whatever.
Clam bakes are good. Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm watching an episode right now. Simply Sarah. And she's
Yeah, what'd she
her-
make?
and she's making a shrimp and crab,
I think so too.
something with
That's why I think
sausage
he's
and
doing it.
new potatoes and corn on the cob. Now
Oh,
it
that
looks
sounds
really good.
good.
I mean, I'm a mess, but yeah. But
Yeah,
she's
he's
doing that.
definitely doing it just to help out Trump for
Oh,
sure.
Tatum?
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Okay. You think so?
I don't
Yeah.
know how that would help Trump though,
That's
because
what
he's
I'm
going to
saying.
split.
He's
I
going to
mean,
split the vote.
Biden's Biden's not going to get that many votes. I'm sorry.
No, he's not.
And we're in the middle of a Me Too movement. Just saying.
Right?
Creepo. He's creepier than
Creepo.
Donald Trump. That's pretty bad.
Hell yeah. Hell
All them
yeah.
hands him in. Get your hands off me.
Getting ready for work, Tatum. I hope you have a good day.
And the problem is he thought that was
Now,
okay.
how many people are not
That's-
in work, are back out of work again? Like a lot of the waitresses and stuff in restaurants here in Pennsylvania are going to be out of work again because they closed all the restaurants.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
They did
yeah.
it again. It sucks. These people, man. I feel so bad for them. I mean, here, look me. I don't know. Is school starting? That's the other thing that I'm going to be worried about.
Let me ask y'all a question just in here. How many people have actually mailed in their 2020 census? Give me a one.
I did. I'm a good girl. I did it.
I didn't.
I didn't
did.
either. Well,
I
because I was
did.
supposed to go to work for the census back in March. No. April. Okay. So then the COVID thing happened. I spoke to them a couple of weeks ago if they could roll it forward. And this is constitutional. I mean,
Who's Chris Watts? Chris Watts
seriously?
here. Yeah,
What?
someone's got the name Chris
No,
Watts.
don't let them up.
Oh,
No.
no.
No, you got to tell me who you are because
Yeah.
I can't give you that. Yeah, that's not helpful.
Try again.
And with a-
Remy said that he can't. He's running against Trump. I was told he would be fined.
Never stop working in and out COVID, just saying.
Wow.
Not sure what you mean. Call me Frenchie. I know, but it'll help. Like we're getting a spike in the cases and we're getting a spike in the deaths and stuff. So things have been shut down here. A lot of things have been shut down here again. And they're asking only one person to leave the house and blah, 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 blah. I'm just getting so tired of it.
I have a family that lives in Delaware, which is close to Pennsylvania, and they're on lockdown again too.
Yeah. I think because people were stupid. Like people weren't like paying attention and doing what they, well, I work then and now.
Oh, she worked
I wish. Yeah,
before
throughout the COVID.
COVID and after COVID. That's good.
A lot of people have, but a lot of people haven't. And let me
Yeah.
just tell you, down here in petrochem land, with all the
I hope they
big
don't stop the
refineries
restaurants again because my guy will be out of work.
and the refineries, literally, they have people that have gone in and said they were exposed to
Exactly.
whatever, and so they take their 14 days off and then they leave and they get the stimulus or unemployment and they won't come back to work because they're getting so much money being off work.
Yeah. And
So when gas prices are through the roof,
Right.
you heard it here first.
Right.
Why did you not get a stimulus check? Why don't you look into that?
I'm going to.
Because you qualified. This is
If you
ridiculous.
haven't gotten a stimulus check, there's a
link you can
website
go to.
that you can go to.
Yeah.
It's called, you can push on it and basically fill out the application of you didn't receive your stimulus. They just put it on the news the other day.
So you did your 219 taxes, you're definitely supposed to get it. That's what they're saying. One or the other, either 219 or 220. Or
And then
220.
Both her and her husband qualified, I believe, right?
218 or 219. What am I talking about?
And then I heard they did the extension on unemployment too, because people are making like $600 extra on top of it, and they were supposed to end it in August or whatever. But I don't know if it's true,
They
but I
said
heard
the end of July. It's the end of July.
they extended it. Supposedly the second stimulus checks aren't going out until August.
Wow. Why so long?
Yeah. My husband just said, he didn't even look into it. He just said, we don't qualify. He didn't even look into it. I said, why don't you look into it? Maybe we do. Even if it's just a little bit, maybe we qualify for something.
Well, I'm gonna go
Hi,
into
lurker.
internet porn or something. I could do that.
You could do that. Yeah, you could. You have that sexy voice.
Right.
People would love that. People would pay for that. So
But here's the problem. You would be laughing too much when you get to those parts and saying,
oh my God, yeah.
She would be
Most
cracking up.
Inappropriate times.
She'd
That's
have
when
to
she'd
keep
be laughing.
She'd have to
be
keep
laughing.
muting her
Going.
button.
Right.
Excuse me, I came. I just
Oh
had to
no,
mute
she'd
my
get
phone.
fed up after a while, and she'd say, "Well, did you come yet?"
Hey, Charlie girl.
Because I'm kind of all out of the sexy boys. Now everyone is coming to Florida to vacation and spend their stimulus checks. Yeah, I think, yeah. Well,
Black
What did I
I don't
spend
really
it
know,
saving?
Black Tooth. Is
We're
everyone
not
practicing good hygiene this
not this
fine morning?
morning.
Not
This
Ems.
morning.
Actually, we do that after we go live. Let's put it this way. We're not going outside to pee in the woods.
There you go.
When is Sandra coming on panel? Oh, your hamster?
Yeah, I think she
Hi,
should.
Save Robbie.
Sandra says hamster.
How was your run,
Like,
Steve Roddy?
to me. I don't know if she even wants to come on my panel. Carla, not sure if it's the same for you, but we qualified even over 150,000, but they deducted a small amount for every dollar over.
Right.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you end up getting very little. That's what I heard.
yeah, we're not going to get, if we get
Like
anything, it's not gonna be
$200.
very much. Because I asked my husband, I said, well, I'm not working. Shouldn't I get like,
Yeah.
but it goes by his salary, I think. It goes
Right.
by his salary because he claims me.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Then yeah.
Robbie,
whatever
would
he
have been
makes.
better off in a
Thank you
What
for
did
not
Robbie
going
say?
live during that.
But can you imagine too tax
I
time?
just
How
peed in an outhouse by the lake. It was filthy.
Yeah, it was up
yeah.
near a tree.
But peeing, they can stand up, these guys. We can't. We
Right.
have to squat. Oh, have you ever gone in an outhouse? It's like the most disgusting. Ugh, I can't stand even those portable ones, at air shows and stuff, those portable
Yeah,
ones.
you got to hang your hiney. You can't sit.
They're disgusting.
No.
They smell so bad. Oh, I just can't
Yeah.
handle it.
I agree with Call Me Frenchie. Tax time. That's what I was going to say. In 2021, the taxes that they're going to have to pay for all the
Because
extra
we
money that they
hustle in
got.
2021.
Yep.
But
I don't know how that's going to work with all that.
Got to pay
Wow, I
taxes
just
on
heard
that.
that 13 more were killed in Chirac,
Chirac, aka
Chirac,
Chicago.
Chicago.
yeah,
40
In
total
eighth grade.
shootings. An eighth grader was killed. Oh no.
Yeah, right. Hey, that was Obama's country over there, and when he was
Wow.
president, everybody asked him, "Why aren't you doing anything about?" People were complaining. Southside was complaining big time because he never did a damn thing about it, and don't care. He does not care. And the same thing with Beetlejuice Mayor in Chicago. Do you think she would do anything about it? No. So that's why I
hey,
won't step foot there.
true helper. Let me just tell you, that is true gun control at its finest.
Yep.
Just saying.
Bunch of hypocrites and liars. Yeah, you're very true helper. Exactly. It is hypocrites and liars over there. South side is the worst area. Don't go near there. East side, south side. I mean, and they're even saying up in the north side, it's getting bad, which used to be really nice on the north side. That's where I lived when I
Remy
was
says
in
Obama
Chicago.
moved away. He's not doing shit where Sharpton's running his mouth.
Yep, they all run their mouths for their.
No,
for
I
their
can't tell you that. I haven't taken any stimulus money. So I don't know, Frenchie. I'm sorry.
What's she saying? Can you tell me the
mo-
amount? Oh, I don't know either
That
because I didn't get any.
how much they're providing in stimulus, but somebody I
well,
haven't kept
this
up with that.
time, last time was what, 1,200 per person and 2,400 for family or
Yes.
married couple, and an extra 500 for each child. Now
Yes.
they're saying it's going to be $1,000 for each child.
Correct.
And more for
Oh,
a
and
family,
wasn't
right?
it that you couldn't get evicted if you couldn't pay your rent?
Yeah, that's bull because I heard the landlords are getting on these people, and that's ridiculous.
I think that's not fair.
It isn't.
What are you going to do?
Yep, you're
You
right.
can't pay your rent or your
Obama's
mortgage
Joe.
when you're not working. I mean, we've been lucky. My husband's had a job all the way through because he's one of the essential workers in his office, him and 4 others. But so nothing's
Hello.
She fell off.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah, Frenchie, I don't want to be a party pooper, but here in Quebec, Canada, it's a felony to own a weapon. It's only for hunters, and they have to go through, okay, well, so here in America,
Same thing.
we have some pretty big criminals, and our death rates are highest in the cities where we have no gun policies, like Washington, D.C., Chicago, New York, places like that, where we're nice to criminals and we give our guns back, hand them over. Well, and they're expecting criminals to do the same, and they don't. But here in
No.
Texas, yeah, it's a different story.
Right.
So,
But
that's why.
with being that our income hasn't changed, me and my husband said, well, other people need that money more than we do. So why would we take money that really, I would love to have money, don't get me wrong, but
Here's a
we
package
really
of
don't need it.
10,000, is she saying? Or 1,000?
No, 1,000.
Oh,
Well,
a month. For 4
and the thing
months.
is, okay, it's great to have stimulus money coming in. That's great. My husband's been working the whole time. Our pay has been cut at next to nothing. But we're managing because we're smart with our money before and paid off bills, and we don't have any bills other than
It's
utilities.
good.
And no credit cards, no car notes, none of that crap. No house note. So there's that. But to me, stimulus money is my own money. And I'm really
Oh, no,
offended by a
Donna.
government saying, "Oh, well, we'll give you this." You're giving me back my own money, jackasses, because you
Yep.
don't generate your own income.
Exactly.
The only income you have is what I give you. So
Yep.
stop jacking around with it and get the shrimp off the treadmill, for Christ's sake. There's 20
Yep.
million kids
Yeah,
can
And then
eat.
exactly.
they're gonna tax the crap out of it at
And
the
then
end
they're
of
going to
the
tax.
year.
Thank you,
Yep.
Donna. Yes, they're going to tax the crap out of it, so they're getting their money back twofold.
Yep.
So they're giving you
So,
your own money, but
and
expecting
they're
you to pay it back.
Yeah,
Yep.
taxes.
Absolutely. That's how they work.
I'd like for somebody
Ain't
to
no different.
explain to me estate taxes, which is often called death tax. So you work all your life, you pay into the government, you die, and they tax you.
Yep.
What the fuck is that? You can't even die without getting.
Right? Without getting to so your family that's left behind will get taxed on your death. Right?
Yep. Yep.
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that they can do just to take more from us and squeeze. I mean, how much more blood can you squeeze out? Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see Robbie? I,
Where is
I
he?
like stimulation rather than stimulus. Hashtag
Right.
bachelor life.
Right. I'll get more life out of that. Trust me.
Thank you. Exactly. There'd be happier people in this world, I'll tell you.
Supposedly New York has free colleges. Yeah, right. I'm with you. Yeah, right.
Dude,
Not the
Yeah,
gay.
right.
there's nothing free.
Nothing free these days.
Mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
And then the kids all, graduate from college with I don't know what kind of degree, but then they can't get a job, and they say, well, college should be free. No, maybe
No.
pick smarter on that whole education thing and know that
Thank
you're going to have a
you.
job when you get out. That's
Yep.
what I did.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. But that's because, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, and this is true. Some of them have it handed to them, spoon fed, and don't know what they're talking about.
Well, I just feel like that what we're doing here in America in response to what's going on around the world is absolutely not fiscally sustainable. It's just
No,
not.
it's not. I agree 100% with you.
Just take a peek at the deficit. I'm just saying.
Oh, God, yeah. Now
We can't even
it's
afford to
way
pay
over
that shit
91
off.
trillion. It's way over that now. I don't know how much
Lord,
we're in debt
it's
now.
insane. It's too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. I was raised that if you don't have the money to buy it, you don't buy it.
That's
You
you
save
know
it
what?
up.
My mama used to say it. You can't miss what you don't have.
You should have seen my face when we're sitting at the dinner table one night. We always talked. We didn't no phone, no radio, no TV, no nothing. We talked. And so my
Uh-huh.
dad would engage us in these brilliant conversations like, so you grow up and you get a house, and you take out a mortgage and you're
Uh-huh.
paying so much a month on the house. It's your house? We're like, yeah. He said, no, it's not your house. It's the bank's house until you pay it off. And even then it's questionable. I'm like, well, what are you talking about? He said, well, as long as you owe a note on it, you're basically renting it from the bank. They can call it due, the entire loan due, anytime they want, which is exactly what happened during the Great Depression. They made a lot of bad loans to a lot of people that couldn't afford what they were buying. And when they got into trouble and they called the loans due, nobody could pay it back. Crash economy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That will definitely happen. Definitely happen. Or like Bern said, well, we'll just raise your guys' taxes. Come on. That's how we'll pay for it. And he said it so nonchalantly too. Like, I mean, who else is going to pay for it?
I didn't pay for my education. My mom and dad did not pay for my education. I stood in a loan line.
Yep.
And I repaid every freaking cent plus interest, whatever they charged. It took me 10 years to pay that bad boy off. Double a car. So just saying.
Yeah. Exactly.
But how do you defend yourselves? Well, here they don't so much turn over their guns if they're bad people. They buy them illegally, they use them illegally, and they're not going to turn them in legally. They just kind of don't. I mean, and you can murder people in different ways, knives and whatever, a fork, a really sharp spoon, also known as a shank.
A shank, I was just going to say that, look
right?
at prisons, they do it all the time.
True, but,
I don't know, I guess I don't go around thinking how I can murder somebody, so I just know how to protect myself. And I think, like True Helper said, we all have to learn how to protect ourselves. And you guys have to have your eyes behind your head at all times. I'm not kidding. You never know when my daughter was going home from work one day and she had someone follow her. And I told her, you need to take a different route every day. And if you think someone has found you, go right to the police department, the closest police department, and pull up there. Get the person's tag number, to get their, what I mean by their license plate and stuff like that. Because that is pretty flippin' scary. She was just going home from work. So.
I don't know. I just, I wasn't, how old was I? 24, 25 when I went back to college. And I had zero credit. I hadn't been working because I had babies, got married, all that kind of crap. And I still got loans. So I don't know.
You can do it. Anyone can do it.
Matter of fact, I had to take out loans. I couldn't get grants because I had too much money in investments that I couldn't put my hands on. So I had to take out loans. I mean, maybe they were going off of that. I don't know.
I don't either.
Right, Eagle? Me too.
It'll be a cold day in hell before I give up my guns.
Yep. Me too.
My husband too.
Oh, you didn't have cell phones? Wow. What have you done before? I'm lost.
He's had guns though since he was a kid. They lived out in the country. On him and he's got 5 brothers. They all freaking hunted from the time they were, young.
I'm kind of ready for the day when everything that hits our table is something that we got out in nature, because that's what it's there for. I know Bambi's cute, but she's also delicious. Just gonna put that out there.
Yeah.
Have my chickens. I don't have chickens yet, but one day.
My stepdaughter has chickens.
I want chickens.
They got it for the eggs. They want eggs.
Yeah.
They wanted fresh eggs.
My ex-father-in-law used to have chickens too. He had a little farm, a mini farm.
Why are we driving to the police station? I missed
suburb.
something.
Huh?
Why are we driving
drive
to the
to police station?
Oh, because when I said my daughter, when she was getting followed from work, I would tell her, just drive right to the police station.
Yeah.
Don't
drive
go home.
No.
Never go home. That's the first thing. And she has her cell phone. At the time, there was times when you didn't have cell phones and that would happen. I would still drive right to the police station, flag down a cop, do what you have to do. But you always have to look around your surroundings constantly.
Remember when carjackings were so bad? I'd park not park, but pull up to like a stoplight or whatever and leave lots of room.
They still are. They do that here still. there's
It kind of,
there's young punks that, I mean, and this is a nice suburb I live in. And this guy was just pulling up, and he said, first the guy asked him for money. He goes, I don't have any change. And he opened his flipping door, pulled the guy out of his driver's seat, and was beating the crap out of him.
you know what stopped a lot
I'm like,
of that in Houston? They
huh,
determined that your car was your property, like your home. So you could
okay.
carry your weapon in your car.
Car. That's
A
smart.
lot of shit stopped when that happened.
That's why
People
we want to
started
move to Texas for that
people
reason.
started acting not so crazy.
Yep. That's why I
I
want to move to
know.
Texas. I want to go to a gun state.
I like chicken. I think chicken's. You know what? Though I hate buying it from the stores because as far as cooking chicken, it's just so full of crap.
Are you going to
I'm
butcher
chicken
it?
like a week. And
Are you going to butcher
huh?
it yourself? If you get
Yes,
chickens,
I read you my story.
I
I
know.
learned from my mama. Chicken plucking. Hell yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
Yeah.
could do that. I
Exactly,
mean, the
Donna.
actual killing part. I don't know. My husband could because he's a hunter, so he's
It-
got stuff in that.
yeah.
Here's my thoughts. I do respect your constitutional rights.
Is it easy to break a chicken's neck, or is it hard?
I think they
It looks
Yeah.
easy. Like when you watch people that do it, it looks like it's super simple, but I'm wondering, is it really simple? I mean, they're just used to doing it. So it looks simple, but I don't think it's that simple, is it?
What? Plucking chickens?
No, you're breaking its neck before you pluck it.
No, that's pretty simple. But you have to remember if you use an axe, you can either wring their neck or you can use an axe, right? When you use an axe, you have to put your foot on that body because once you separate the head from the body, it's just like a snake. It takes off running.
Right.
It's just creepy. So you kind of
Yeah.
have to hold that stable so that you don't have to go run after it and catch it.
Thing,
My
You
daughter
know.
used to get a kick out of that.
Ooh, I
running
guess
around
I don't know.
She would laugh.
What is
off is an actual thing.
what?
Running
What?
around with your chicken, running around with its head cut off is an
Yes,
actual thing.
very much
Mhm.
so. Even if you wring its neck, it'll do it.
They'll
Its
still
head
do
just
it.
won't be upright. It'll just be flopped over to the side and it'll still be running around the yard.
Oh, no.
Yep.
I can't see that.
I couldn't do it either.
I couldn't. That's like the little bunny that I saw that somebody hit it in the middle of the street, and the poor thing's neck was broken, and it's like
Oh.
on the side, and he's running in a circle, and I was
Mm.
bawling, like I was crying like crazy.
I want to be able to look at its little beady eyes. The chicken's little beady eyes. No?
Little beady eyes.
Well, the thing is, we eat chicken, so it ends up in our freezer or in a fridge.
Right. And I get that. Like, I have family that hunts too. Like I eat deer, I eat chicken and all that. But I don't think I could personally kill it to eat it. But I won't have a problem eating it. I just don't want to see it, I think.
Right. Yeah, I don't. I couldn't kill it. I mean, I'm just like queasy about that.
No,
But I would do that to keep all of the chemicals out of my body. I'd rather do that than buy chicken. And they say, oh yeah, it's organic or whatever. But you look at those chickens that are organic, the breasts are still like 4 times the normal size of a chicken breast.
yeah, they're feeding them
So
steroids.
you're just
Definitely.
steroids are not organic.
Right.
Well, but we do that so that blah blah blah. Well, okay, but still, people
Mass
survived a long
production.
time on no steroids and no antibiotics in their
Thank
food.
you. Yep.
And we wonder why we have all these crazy antibiotic resistant bugs. That's part of it. The other part is nurses not knowing how to prep an IV line. So they run it over a trash can in the patient's room. And so all the bugs jump in and have a pool party. And now they're resistant to whatever antibiotic you just poured in the trash can. It's crazy.
Yep.
It is crazy.
People who go and they like get bronchitis or pneumonia or something, and they get on antibiotics. They take them for 3 days instead of 7. They feel better. They quit taking them.
Yep.
Okay. Well, now you have a whole new bug that's resistant to that antibiotic that you quit taking too soon. So, it's the crazy things that we do that we don't put a lot of thought into.
Right.
My husband is for that. He used to drive me crazy because I've been in the nursing field as well, and he would get antibiotics and take it for 3-4 days. I feel fine to save it in case I get an infection again. I can take it. No, you have to take it all the way, and he never does, ever. Wonders why he's sick 3 weeks
They
later.
save them for later. It's like, what later? You know,
Plan on getting it later? That's
Again.
because
You are going to get it again.
Yeah.
Hello.
yeah, exactly.
right? I don't know.
Man.
It's just,
I take
it's
it all.
nuts.
And if I don't, then I ended up there's a place where you can go to dispense of, prescriptions that you don't use because they tell you don't throw it in the garbage. So I don't. I go to the places where you can dump them.
You can buy a disposable thing now for your medication. I saw it at CVS.
Yeah.
I don't know how it
Cool.
works, but it's like a plastic disposable thing. But I think you mail the disposable thing out, so I don't really know how that works. But I did see that CVS, and I was like, that's just like throwing your pills in the trash. I would think. How can
unless they have a place
It just
where
makes
they,
people feel better. I mean,
yeah,
where's it gonna? It's gonna end up in a landfill somewhere, I'm sure,
somewhere.
and end up in groundwater. I mean, but you feel so much better because you didn't do it. I guess.
And then people are like, "Oh, just dump it in the toilet." And I'm like, "That's
No,
you can't.
you can't.
It's just as bad."
Well, and you kind of wonder, well, where do all these things that we have now that we didn't have
Where did they go?
30 years ago? You know, I don't know. I'm
Very
waiting for them
true.
to find a way to explain Tourette's because that's the one I'm going to go with. We're just
Yeah, right.
randomly cussing, right? That's me.
what movie is that where she has Tourette's? Oh, what is that movie? And she has Tourette's.
Right.
Tourette's.
It's where the guy plays it's the funny guy, and he plays.
He goes on date. He's looking for
different dates.
Yeah.
No, he's not. It's not a date. He's a gigolo. It's
Oh
called
yes, a gigolo. You're
Gigolo.
right. Well, I
Yeah.
can't remember the name of that movie, but I
And
cracked up when
I
she's
think
in
it's
the restaurant
from
going,
like-
"Shit, not bitch, what?"
when they were at the ballpark.
Yeah.
And he took her to the ballpark because everywhere he would take her, she would embarrass him, because she's like, "Cut, you cocklicker!" And she's out the window saying it to
Oh my
everybody.
God.
Yeah. So he took her to the ball game. It was perfect because she's just like, "Suck my dick."
Oh my God.
I loved it.
I want to be that chick.
Right? That was the best movie. I laughed my ass off that movie.
Okay, we're silent again.
But then I always wonder if you ever saw somebody in real life and they were screaming at you, "Suck my dick, you cocklicker!" Would you think, you kind of look, I would think,
Would you
something wrong?
instantly think Tourette's, right? Would you think something wrong?
You wouldn't. I
No,
mean, most
I
people
wouldn't.
wouldn't.
No,
And they would say, "Fuck you too," I mean,
Right?
like your own cock. Yeah, because a lot of people wouldn't realize. I was driving when I lived in Chicago, and this lady, he's got her head. The guy is driving like normal, and she's got her head out the window. "Fuck you, bitch ass! You suck like my dick!" And I was laughing my ass off. I go, "There's no way she's mad." And my ex is like, "Will you just roll the window up?" I go, "No, I think it's pretty cool." She's telling everybody to lick her dick. I go, "But look at her husband. He's acting like he doesn't even hear her."
Like that, she's just having a normal conversation, just driving the car. Like,
yeah, he's like not a care in the world, and she's out there, "Suck my dick." I go, What?
Too funny.
And my ex is going, "It's not funny. Stop laughing." I go, "It's pretty funny sitting over here. I'm laughing. I don't care."
I'm talking away. I didn't realize I was muted. I'm sitting here talking.
I'm muted because we're going to the store.
What do you mean? She goes, "It's silent here." I'm like, "Oh God, I'm talking. I'm like talking away.
How many times?
Silent. I look down. I'm like, freaking muted. Hi, Bailey.
It's
I
my
know
channel,
it's
and they're all
normal
talking
outside.
over me.
Well, and I'm sitting over here going, "Damn, our host is rude. What the fuck?"
I know she's not. Where
I
is
was
she?
talking the whole time. I'm sitting there talking, and I'm like, why are they
Unbelievable.
not acknowledging me? And they're talking over me. I'm thinking, how rude of them. And I look, I'm freaking muted this whole time. I'm telling all these like really hi Alan G. I'm telling all these real cool stories, and
You
now I'm
gotta
not
tell us
telling
all
y'all.
that.
Oh no way!
Oh my god!
Oh
I'm
my
laughing.
god!
You do
Yeah,
this every time too.
I know I
No,
do. Well, I had to go potty. I have to admit, I had to go potty, so I was absent for a little bit, but then I forgot I was muted. So that's it. That's because I'm an idiot. What can I say?
She's
I'm just
sitting
an
there going,
idiot.
these girls are so rude. They're not coming on my channel no
I know,
more.
right? Exactly. They keep talking over me.
No,
I'm gonna
I'm like,
chew
they're
them
not
out.
even acknowledging. And I'm like talking to the chat. I'm saying hello, Bailey, and she's talking about her appointments, and she's saying the new normal sucks. And I'm going, yeah, the new normal sucks.
Hi,
I
Bailey.
keep talking about going to Walmart, and I'm like, what the hell? And then I look down. I'm like, freaking muted. No wonder they weren't talking to me.
So what was your story, Carla? Do you remember?
Right?
I
Can
don't
you tell
remember now
us?
that I rambled off for like 5 minutes about nothing.
Oh,
I
damn.
don't remember. Things like go into my brain and then they fly out as fast as they come in. I forget. I'll go upstairs to get something and forget what I went upstairs to get, and then have to come
Me too.
downstairs and
Yep.
then remember what I went upstairs to go get in the first place.
You're not
now
alone.
what
That
I do-
happens to me all the time.
Well, now what I do is when I want to take something downstairs or upstairs, I put it right on the stair. But the only problem with this is I won't look and I'll trip over with stairs. I'm such an idiot. I'm telling you, I am so stupid. I swear to God.
You're funny. I would die laughing.
Maybe that's
at
why
you.
my spirit punched me in the arm. You want to see what my spirit
What?
punched me?
He
Wait,
what?
look at this. Freaking
What?
look at this arm.
Hold on, I gotta get it off the
Look
chat
what I woke
so
up.
I can
Can
see
you
it.
see this? Look at these
Where?
bruises on me. Look at them.
Oh
I
my,
woke
I
up
see that one by
morning.
your elbow.
Yeah,
That one's
that's
big.
I
bad.
got pissed. And I said to my husband, "Did you freaking punch me in the middle of the night?" He goes, "No." Why? Because I figured, when he's snoring, I'm always hitting him. I'm hitting him like, move over, get on your side, get on your side. And I said, did you just push on me or whatever? And he goes, no, I didn't touch you. Why? And I said, look at my arm. He's like, I didn't do that.
Well, like I
don't
told
know.
you, you better
I don't know.
start. You need to start
Look, I
calling.
went to bed last night. There was no bruises. I wake up this morning and I got a freaking armful of bruises.
Okay,
I
Carl.
don't
So
know.
when are you
Get
gonna?
a recorder device where
Yeah.
you can record at night when you're sleeping.
I think I should. Yeah. Well, Eagle,
Run your camera.
and misdemeanor were on the call. I don't know if you guys heard this story, but we were on a call the other night, a 3-way call, and they started hearing something, and I couldn't hear it. I'm like, what the hell are you?
Yeah, I heard it. Mm-hmm. You remember?
No,
it was like
this is another one. This is like totally different, and I couldn't hear it. And they were saying, well, can't you hear that? And I'm like, no, I thought they were just playing around. And they were saying, oh, it's all different voices, and they're saying all different things, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I can't remember who was on. Someone was on. I think I said Jen was on or something. And I said, I had heartburn. I can't remember what I ate that I had heartburn. I said, I'm going downstairs to get some Alka-Seltzer. So Eagle decides she's going to tape it or record it. So she records. They're talking and they're asking this thing all kinds of questions, and they recorded it. And then she sent me this recorder, and then I heard it. When she sent me the recording, I heard it, but I didn't hear it when they were hearing it, and it was really, really hard to make out.
Carla, do you have a laptop or a regular computer?
I have every kind of device you want. I got a laptop.
You should put your laptop in like the most space, and then like have it turn on all night long where it doesn't go to sleep, and just have your camera on and see what you can get on your camera and on the the voice and see what you can
Right.
get.
You should.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
should. Yeah,
I would be
I might
recording
think
that
about
shit.
doing that. I could take my laptop upstairs and just like leave it on. I don't know. I don't know where I would face it though. Where would you
Where you
face
would
it?
hear the
Like,
noise the most in that room and just
but
face.
I don't. I didn't even hear. Actually, Misdemeanor asked it, well, and I wasn't even there when she asked it. She said something about how many of you are here, and she said she heard 5. Now I didn't. I don't know if I heard
5.
5 or not, but
Wow.
she heard 5. But I distinctly, before she even told me that, I said, it felt like someone whispered in my ear 5. And she goes, that's what they just said. They said there was 5 of them. I'm like, oh, and
And
they did
didn't
when
they
I heard
say
the
a
recording
name?
that
Well,
And
they're
didn't
answering
they
you,
say
so that's
a name?
good.
I
they were
think Mr.
answering, they
Mueller
weren't
said
answering me because I couldn't even hear them. I didn't hear nothing. I heard nothing
and
until I got the
It's all
recording.
good when they answer you until they say something about Zool. Just saying.
Yeah, Zool.
So,
But she said, like, she
don't
got
say that.
mad. Like, I'm like, oh my God. After I heard it, I got really freaked out. And she goes, now I'm going to tell you this one time. I'm going to tell you. I can't remember how she said it, but she goes, in the name of, do I have to say in the name of Jesus, leave her alone, let her sleep. And
Right?
you could hear almost like footsteps. It was really strange. It was bizarre.
You better call what's her name. I would call somebody over there.
And
Ghostbusters.
somebody told me, and I was talking to somebody, she comes in here actually, and she does that paranormal. She goes to like graveyards and stuff and does that. Mandy mixed something. And she said
Oh
I should
yeah.
get some kind of program that, it's because I said, because she's got one of those recorders that you can walk around with, those portable ones. And I was looking on Amazon for those, and they're like freaking expensive. They are.
Yeah,
They're
those are
like
very expensive.
200 or $250 or something. And I'm like, I am not paying that much for a friggin'. She
Some are
goes,
more
there's
than
some
that.
programs on here that are really good that you can really like get good feedback with. Only problem is with
You could even
I
call.
don't
You
know if
know
I want to
what?
hear.
You
Huh?
can even call the paranormal, the G team, because they would travel and they would.
Someone
You
said
know what
there's
I'm saying?
I think she told me there's a team in Ohio that will come to your house. It's 2 guys, it's 2 brothers, and they
Uh-huh.
do the same thing that Amy and Steve do. They come
Yes,
to
it
your
is,
house
Ems.
to debunk anything that's going on. They'll tell you if there's a reason for, a logical explanation for things that are happening. They'll tell you. But guys, I still haven't found my sage. My sage is still gone,
Wow.
and I
That's
haven't
funny.
found it yet.
Your
Hi, Joy
hubby,
Lang.
he didn't throw it out though, did he? Your
Carla, I
hubby?
used to work in telecommunications and my mute button wasn't working. We would often use it when we had irate customers, and oh my, they heard everything.
Bailey. That's
Oh,
funny.
yeah, especially if you don't want them to hear what you're saying. Like, what a fucking bitch. Can you hear this customer and you're not on mute? And they're like, oh,
They'll never take our Second Amendment rights away.
you don't think so?
They'll have to change the whole Constitution. They won't do that.
I would say so.
They can say all they want. Anything can happen. And I'm going to be one of
Yeah,
those
I
that's
don't
like,
think they will either. I mean, how could they?
they're not going to take my gun from me. Nope.
Hi, honey. How are
First,
you, Joy Lang?
they want to take your guns. Then they want to what? Take the cops' money away from them. So what? There's no police stations anymore. Screw that.
Right.
Never happened.
Do I have to tie you down?
No, I think that I need you to come here and help me deal with my husband and this AT&T crap.
Oh, you're still upset about that.
Uh-oh.
I can't. I can't even.
Uh-oh.
But I'm
hate
really
AT&T.
seriously
I hate
thinking
them.
about getting rid of my cable.
Getting rid of your what?
I
have
haven't
to-
had cable in 2 years, and I love it because I have the Fire
See?
Stick. And legit,
I heard
Hulu
about
has
that.
regular news stations that are free, so I get my local news on Hulu. And then you can, I pretty much anything that I want to watch. Like I'm a big Walking Dead fan, and
Me
Yeah,
too.
I
I
love The Walking
downloaded
Dead.
I downloaded AMC on my Fire Stick and I watch it. It's much cheaper than cable. It's much cheaper
How
because
much is
even
your
if
Fire
you
Stick?
my Fire Stick was $20 on Black
That's
Friday.
it? You're
Yeah,
kidding.
because it was
Wow.
Black Friday. But they're cheap anyways because you don't even have to get an actual Fire Stick. There's a generic one called Ruco, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah, I heard of
just
that.
as good. It's just as good as the Fire Stick. It still
What do you
gives you
use for
everything you need.
internet? What do you use for internet?
We use the cable company for the internet, but I don't have a house phone and I don't have cable. I just pay $40 a month for internet now. And
Oh,
my
Yeah,
bill was
sweet.
almost 200 when I was doing the
ours
phone,
is way
cable,
over
and
We're
200.
paying
yeah.
300 a
Yeah,
month
that's
for,
we're close to
we're
that
getting
too.
cable with a gazillion
It's
channels we never
ridiculous.
watch. A landline and internet. I mean, our
Yeah.
internet is
Yes,
good,
it's
but
free. It really
we
does.
don't hardly watch, either of us hardly watch TV, like either of us. Like we would
Yeah.
go like days without even turning the TV on. Like I don't even know
Yeah.
how. I'll actually put my YouTube onto the TV before I
Yeah,
I
watch TV.
AT&T is a 35 a month internet.
It
That
was the best thing I could have done is doing the Fire Stick because, like I said, because then you can pick and choose the apps that you want. Some people like Lifetime, so you just download the app for Lifetime and you pay like $4.99 a month. So you don't
shut
have
up.
to have every
Yeah.
channel, because some people like just certain channels, but you can get any channel you want. My husband loves football, and
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
really worried about losing cable because he likes football, but we do it right from the Fire Stick. Yep, we just
Really?
download ABC or NBC, whatever the game's on, and we watch it. So
So
we did away with
anything
it.
that
Yeah, that would be
anything
the
that's
big thing for us is the sports because my
hmm
husband
yeah,
watches
us
hockey and
too.
football.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just find
Yeah.
out whatever channel it's on, and then you download that app, and then you pay whatever it is a month, and then you have football all year. Yep.
So if it's
Bailey.
on like a cable channel
Dragon Slaw
app,
said
you
that's
can
odd.
download
Fire
that,
Stick
right?
used to be my
Yeah.
stripper name. Not a big
Fire
fan for
Stick.
dragging on a pole these days.
But they even have like HBO and Showtime and all that.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty
Wow.
much like a cable box, but you just pick and choose instead of
Right.
paying a bundle for your cable. You just pick and choose what channels you want and what you
That's the
will
way
pay.
I had it set up. Okay, and it was $10 cheaper than him going to Sam's and running into the AT&T dish dude
Right.
and getting a $10 more a month. But you know what? It will stay at 140 if he in 3 months or 90 days, whatever, cancels half the shit he just paid for, and then he goes back a year after that. Then it will go down $10 a month to what we were paying for originally with the not suck um, broadband,
Cable.
Wi-Fi, whatever.
Yeah.
If he remembers to do it. Otherwise, it's going to probably be about $4,000. I'm lying, but I'm just seeing it happen, right?
Yeah, it will happen.
Mhm.
He's got to remember
But
to do that.
They do
right,
have commercials, but you can pay for less commercials. So basically, like if you do
You
four,
can.
I'm gonna answer in chat. So if you do like $4.99, you'll get a couple more commercials. But it gives you that option. If you like less commercials, they'll just charge you like $12.99 instead of $4.99. But the commercials aren't like cable. Like you know how like you every 10 minutes there's a commercial.
Yes.
It's not like that on
Right.
Fire Stick. It's like every 20-25 minutes you'll get like a 40-second commercial and
And
then
I was
it'll
just
do
going
it
to say
again.
that, and they're not long commercials. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bailey,
Cable is getting terrible with their commercials. It's like
Oh,
you see 30 seconds of the show, and then all of a sudden it's a commercial.
Yeah.
Aggravates.
so
Yes,
Bailey, the
leave it
deal is
alone.
that
I'm
the
a huge football
dish
fan.
is working fine, but the internet dog, I swear, we're going to have to talk.
She's
The
cute.
the Wi-Fi is through AT&T, and it's in the center of my home, and my home is not huge, okay? And when I go into my kitchen or my garage, I'm thinking whatever electronic appliances are blocking the signal. That's how fucking weak it is,
Oh, wow.
and it knocks me off of YouTube.
Now,
Oh,
Extreme, the
wow.
other
That's
thing,
bullshit.
Extreme says, but I love our DVR. And a lot of people do. But with the Fire Stick, you can go back in and it's just like a DVR because it doesn't, the channels don't like the shows don't disappear. So like if I miss Walking Dead, just for an example, on a Sunday night, I miss Walking Dead, but I can't watch it till Wednesday. I just go in and push Walking Dead and it will show up and I can watch it Wednesday. So it is like you can't record it, but it doesn't go away. So you can still, it's kind of like a DVR. Yeah, it's kind of like a DVR.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense why you're losing.
There's like the power in this thing. I need to call AT&T and just gripe.
And tell them to get their asses back out here because you can't walk into your bedroom or your whatever room and then it goes out. And don't let them hook you up with those stupid pods either. I don't know if AT&T has that shit.
I'm sure they do. You know, it's so wonderful.
That's what Comcast has, and I'm like, bullshit.
True story on the DVR though. I'm not even kidding. This is true story. So I tell my mom she needs a DVR because there's stuff that she wants to watch. She was working like 3 to 11 or whatever, and I'm like, but The Voice was on and Dancing with the Stars, like religion, religion. And I said, well, you need to get a DVR. She goes, but I don't have any tapes. That turned into a 2-hour discussion on how that works. And I'm like, well, I am not an engineer. I don't know how to explain to you, but however they do it, they record it in this box. You don't need tapes. Well, yeah, you do. We'll have to go get tapes. And I don't know where you find tapes anymore. I'm like, oh, dear God. Why did I say DVR?
She's like my sister.
Digital video recording. Okay. I have to listen. If she gets knocked off of cable, I have to go turn it back on. If her TV goes off, she doesn't know how to turn it back on.
She was doing that one night. She goes, "Don't even talk to me." And I said, "Why?" I am on my way to my mother's, and I'm not kidding. I'm still in my pajamas, and I am not getting dressed.
No, I went in my pajamas. I did.
I said,
"Can you come over here?" My laptop won't work. I said, "Why won't your laptop? It's brand new. What are you doing?" She said, "Well, I don't know. I went to type it in, so I put the wrong thing too many times." I'm like, "Oh, Jesus." And now it's just black screen. I can't get it to, I had to unscrew the back of the laptop, take the battery out, put it back together, while she has my most favorite alcoholic cousin on the phone saying the F word every other word. And I'm like, "This is your favorite kid." I can't say shit. Literally.
Good morning.
I can't say damn or hell, but this kid's over here F-bombing the hell out of me. And he's not helping. He's drunk and talking gibberish. And I keep looking at her like, I'm going to drive to San Antonio and throttle him. Swear to God. And I don't know what, you can pay his hospital bill or something that'll make you feel better.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm telling you, she was fit to be tied. She's like, and then she comes back and she goes,
Thank you,
"Oh
Bailey.
my God, I'm going to kill that woman. I'm going to have her committed."
I tell her every other day, I'm like, "Listen, I've been running the numbers on the nursing homes. They've got openings. Don't play with me." She's like, "Oh, you're so mean." I'm like, "No, I'm going to be the one that's having to live with you until the day you die because I can't put you in a nursing home. I just can't. I know what they're like." So no. Yeah. What? Oh. Right, Dragon's Law
went dead silent. So.
Who went
silent? I'm going to tell you because I don't want you yelling at Mike.
What?
Huh? Oh, is that me that's going silent? God. You guys start to talk and then it goes like, no, I don't think so because it just went silent for me. I think Nanya went silent.
I hear.
Do you hear her?
I was like,
Why are you disgruntled? You have the best home on the freaking planet. Why are you crying, Miss Pitbull?
What is she doing there?
She's staring at me. I'm sitting at the kitchen table. She's on the opposite side of me, right across the table, but in her kennel.
Baby.
She's in her kennel.
You're Ladonna's Fexus, fellow Texas tornado. Oh, God.
Yes, ma'am, Miss LaDonna. Good morning.
Thank you, ladies. I feel better just to laugh. I forgot my problems, and I appreciate it. I will get it to you, the laptop to you, as soon as possible. Love this channel, and God bless. You too,
You
Donna.
too, hon.
God bless too.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for coming in. I know, we're kind of goofballs. I mean, we never talk about like, because Misdemeanor and I come on in the morning and think about what should we talk about. I'm like, I have no freaking.
She's like, let's just wing it.
Yeah,
What do
just
we?
let the-
That's what I always
just
say.
let
We're
it
just
run.
gonna wing it. We talk on the phone like 20 hours a day, and
I
we
am.
never
I'm in
we
Texas.
never run out of
Winging
things
it
to
works
talk
for you
about.
guys, though. Winging it works for you because everybody comes in and just brings up a topic.
Right.
Topic. Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Right.
the cool thing is, like, you and Misdemeanor are very knowledgeable. So pretty much anything, any topic anybody brings up, you
Yeah.
guys can run with it. You
Exactly.
know,
Well, except
the cool thing.
my thing is, I don't know much about politics, but Misdemeanor, she knows everything about politics.
No, I don't know everything. I'm still
Well,
learning every day.
yeah, you learn, and that's the thing. We let people that want to educate us because we don't know a lot of stuff. We know
But
a
I
little
will
tiny
say,
bit about a
I
lot
will
of
say, we're going to have to retire the chicken conversation because I can't hurt my M's.
Oh.
So no
Yeah.
more killing animals discussion.
Aw.
Do you
Yeah.
hear her? Now she's
Yeah.
complaining to the other dogs that I won't pay attention to her.
I love the dogs
She's like, tell her, everybody, let's go get her because she's not
Right?
talking to us.
She literally walked over to the other side of the room and started fussing at the other dogs because I'm not paying
Of
attention to
course.
her.
Yep.
Oh,
She's-
so she was mad
She's
at them.
gonna get them all riled up.
Do you watch? Does anybody else watch Paula Dean?
I
Oh,
used to
yeah.
watch her a
Dean's
lot.
great.
I
Okay,
used
well,
to watch her a
she
lot.
has these little small dogs, and
Yep.
sometimes
They're cute.
she was doing a cooking show, and these dogs start barking and barking, and they were all the female dogs. I think it was all the female dogs were picking on the one male dog.
Aw.
This is just like real life.
Yeah.
Gabacho, I'm in Southeast Texas on the Louisiana line.
That's why she's
Yes, I
got that
said
Louisiana
Louisiana.
accent. That's remember I asked you because you had like a Louisiana accent.
Sometimes when I get really mad, sometimes it'll go there.
It'll go
You
there.
never know. Well, I'm a triple threat because I'm Texas, Tennessee, and Louisiana. So you
she's
never
got
know
'em
what you're
all.
gonna get.
Yep.
Hmm
As long as
But
you
I
don't
miss
do
my
the head
Tennessee.
roll.
Sometimes I do.
She does the head roll too.
I do sometimes. If my husband calls me sweetheart because it sounds like bitch.
Uh-huh.
Well, sweetheart, or like dumbass. Well, sweetheart, turn on the light. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
don't
that's
do
it.
that.
You just did it.
You're
Yep.
so cut off.
We have our trigger points.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think there's a huge difference in electronics. There could be. Yeah, I'm not happy about this whole dish thing. And I'm even less happy about the AT&T thing. And AT&T used to be like
Hate
the gold
AT&T.
standard here in America.
It was, yeah.
No, they suck. They suck. I hate them. I
have
have nothing nice to say about AT&T. Nothing.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing with us. We don't barely watch TV. I don't know why we have so many TVs. We have 5 TVs in our house. There's
Not
2 of
us.
us. There's
Everybody
2 of us. We have a
watches
TV in every freaking room in this house.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh,
know?
LaDonna, greyhounds are the best dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, I love them
They're
so much.
so pretty.
They're beautiful. My brother used to, because when they were finished racing, they're adopted out. My brother used to rescue greyhounds. They're beautiful
Yeah.
dogs. They are
I
beautiful
know people who
dogs.
do that. They rescue them from the track.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's
Yeah.
what he did.
Yeah.
Well, they go to like organizations and they adopt them out to families. You have to qualify,
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I feel
I
bad
think
for them.
yeah, they are. Have you ever seen a greyhound race?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've been to them.
I know where Zachary,
Yeah.
Louisiana is.
It's
Zachary.
I feel bad for them. I do. Even horses have to go through that.
We
In
have
Alabama or Mississippi.
and turn on 0. Exactly, Em. It's like I'll go a couple days without turning my TV on. And if I do, it's sometimes I just turn on, like YouTube. I stream it to my TV. It's so Zach have cable.
Zachary's in east of Baton Rouge, isn't it? I think.
No.
Somewhere over there.
No clue.
Zachary.
It's still considered southern because it's below I-10. Anything above I-10 is Yankee territory.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's where we see things
We're
down
Yanks.
here.
I don't know. I've never been there, so I wouldn't know.
I think they run about 30 miles an hour, something between between 30 and 40 miles an hour.
Right. They're fast. They're very fast. I
But
just
my
feel
aunt and
bad.
uncle, as a matter of fact, my aunt and uncle were in San Antonio years ago, and they found a greyhound, and she had the tattoos in her lip, so that indicated she was a
Aw.
racer. They called the Greyhound Society, and they ran the numbers, and he said, "Ma'am, I'm not supposed to do this, but you just need to, are you looking for a dog?" She said, "Well, I mean, we'd love to have her. She's beautiful and really, really sweet." He
Uh,
said, "Then I'm not going to report that you called, and I would appreciate it if you just
you just
take
take
good
her?
care of her." Yeah, because apparently
Aw.
the kennel she came from was really bad.
Aw.
So I'm so glad they had her.
Me too. Oh, listen to aw. Who's crying?
I'm ignoring her like the
She's
child
pinching
throwing
that
a
dog.
tantrum
Trust
in
me.
Walmart, stepping right over that
You're
hoochie.
pinching her. Yeah,
She
you are.
wants to.
You're pinching her.
You know what she's doing? This is why she's doing this. Okay,
What?
so Toby's here. Toby, my sister's little Shih Tzu.
Oh, that's right.
Go
Okay.
get. Look, there's your toy. Go get your toy. Where's your shoe? It's
Where's your
outside.
shoe?
Where do you want to go? Okay, go get it. She wants them to play with her, but she doesn't know how to play.
Oh,
She's not.
okay.
She's bossy. She gets the toy and she runs with it. She won't let anybody catch her. She won't share her toys. I don't blame them. I would ignore her too.
Well, is she the only child?
No, God, are you kidding? In this house?
Oh, I'm
No,
saying your
it's
It's not
sisters.
a freaking
it's
zoo in
the
her
only
house.
dog that your sisters.
Yeah, your sisters.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, that's my sister's dog, and I just sent my mom's
Okay.
dog home this morning.
Dog though that your sister has.
It's really tropical here, extreme. Really tropical. It's nasty. I hate it.
Is your sister? Is your sister's dog the only dog she has?
No,
That's
no,
what I meant.
no. This is how dysfunctional we are down here. Okay, so she has two dogs. She's got a little
Okay.
tiny Pomeranian who's
I love
yapper,
palms.
yapper, and then she has Toby. He's Sparky, and then Toby. Because yeah, so I take Toby 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just so he won't get bored, right, and be by himself. Because the Pomeranian every day has to go to my mom's. Why? I have no idea, but he has to. Daycare every day while she's at work. Just I don't
Aw.
know, because that's what we do. Well, she had a poodle before she got she had a poodle for a very long time, and he was just the cutest little thing. But we had to put him down a few months ago. He was ancient. I swear, this dog. I think he was like 175 in people years,
Aw.
And so they get him cremated and everything. My mother still has his ashes. She like won't relinquish the ashes. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Oh,
You're so
my
weird.
God.
Your
Well, he
mom.
says he'll do better over here. I'm like, he's dead.
He's dead.
He's. What do you mean do better? I mean, he can't be doing much better than he's doing now because he's not here. Just saying, wherever he went's probably
she
better.
feels better that,
Well, and see, I think it's that my sister couldn't stand to have the ashes in her house. It would make her sad, and I get that. But so in lieu of having that discussion and like healing that wound, we're going to say he'll just do better over at mom's. But he's dead. It's not. I don't understand.
give it up. Just bring it by mom's.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Aw. Okay, I'm done. I need to get my coffee. I get to my phone calls.
Are you
That's
muted
me.
again, boss lady?
I'm right
Yeah,
here.
where did
I'm
she go?
listening to you. I'm trying not to interrupt anybody. I'm watching the chat. I'm reading the chat.
Wow.
My cousin
It
is
was
off
a
to the
funny
Greyhound.
joke.
Yeah.
I
my brother.
laughed. I laughed at that
I've
joke when
heard
they
this,
said,
though,
"Where's
before.
Zachary? Where's Zachary, Louisiana?" And you said it was where? Mississippi or Alabama? I thought that was funny.
Aw. She's so cute.
I thought that was
Yeah,
cute.
what they do to greyhounds. It is sad what they do to greyhounds.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
That's
Do
why
they
they have
still do
those
that, though?
rescue. I don't know if they still do it. I think they try to find them families.
And
yeah.
LaDonna, yeah, they're like big area rugs, really, when they're, in the house. When they go out and run, they go out and run. But yeah, they're real quiet and sweet.
Right. I know a lady who has
Yes,
two of
Robbie,
them.
we are always
What
causing
is that?
trouble.
What is that noise?
You're the worst people of
You guys hear that?
I hear it. What is it?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know. What is that?
I think it's coming from Jenna.
I have an airplane going over.
I
Oh,
thought that was
Oh,
your
okay.
vibrator. I was
I
going to
did
say,
too.
mute,
Yeah,
Jenna,
I was gonna
mute.
say she's got her vibrator going.
I don't tell any
That's what it
secrets.
sounded like to me too. I didn't want to say anything. I'm sorry.
She's doing herself a solid.
So,
It could be an airplane. It could not. You don't know.
She's doing herself a
Do-
solid. God, that's a good one. I gotta use that. I'm doing myself
I'm
a
not right in the
solid.
head. I'm sorry, Jenna. You
Yeah,
know I love you.
yeah, you never know. It could be an airplane. It could not. You never
Oh
could
know.
be a
my God.
vibrator. Who knows?
Hey, Carla, I'd love to see you drunk. I swear, you'd be funnier than
Oh
hell.
my God.
You would be
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
do
alive.
myself a
Oh my
solid.
God.
And here's the thing, though, Jenna. I'm just saying, if that was actually a vibrator, you have to kickstart
No
it. I'm just,
shit.
Yeah, right?
just saying.
You got to
I
blow
know.
on it to get it going.
That's ancient.
That's a good one. I love that
Oh
one.
my God.
And the rumor for today is
I gotta
Someone
blow
on
on
panel
it to
needs an
get it.
exorcism.
Jenna Moon. Jenna Moon has a Black and Decker.
Yes.
Yeah,
That she needs to blow on it to get it started, to get it
right.
going.
Oh my God.
That's a good one.
Oh, we're not right in the head. You do realize that we're not right in the head. You
No,
do
we're
know
not.
that, right?
Just
But the
without a-
best was
Like
the
this is
best
like,
though
like
was
this is like 10:30 in the morning, and we're talking about sex, pooping on the
right.
street.
Well, the best was when I asked Ems if she ever had to go and hunt down batteries. She said, "Nope, got a whole stash right by the bed."
You know, Anne was like this
Oh my
prim and
God.
proper school teacher, a one lady with the the
That's
best hair and stuff. But she comes out with the raunchiest stuff
her,
sometimes.
her, you. Yeah,
Look at
I
you first
spit.
thing in the
I'm a
morning.
spitter.
I think I
Yeah,
gotta go out.
no, yeah, I'm a
Listen,
spitter.
this is
I
I
am.
have
I'm not a swallower. I am a spitter. I'll always admit that.
A pull
That thing
cord.
come with a pull cord.
No, we're not talking to you because you're not up here on panel.
Yeah, exactly.
You are in trouble. You get back in
I'm
your
just
corner.
sending the link
You
every
up on
5
putting
minutes.
his
You can
phone
come on
away
my
for like
panel.
an hour.
I can have 10 people on
yeah.
my panel, and no one's grabbing the link. Now I'm getting a
True
little.
helper, I'm disappointed in you. You lie.
Yeah.
You lie.
Hey,
You
Carla.
lie.
Carla, just offer
What?
cash. It works every time.
I can't afford to pay for anybody to come up on my panel. I'm sorry, I'm short poor.
You should start a Patreon.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I will.
Jenna said she'll play her little vibrator for you.
The problem was if I started
Yeah.
a Patreon, I wouldn't even know what to offer them. Oh, wait, you don't have to offer them anything.
Or you could just offer, and you know what? Offer them a Mercedes Benz and just don't ever send it.
Oh, that's right.
Just,
you
you
go.
know.
You could
Or
offer them all
the
kinds
little
of stuff if you
the
never
little
have to
model
send it.
types, the little
Does
model
that
cars.
take one with a pull cord or a 4-barrel carburetor?
A 4-barrel carburetor.
Or a bottle of perfume with no perfume in it. You know, I'll just go
Yeah.
through my stash here.
That was
I'll
the
get
best
whatever
I've
I
ever
don't
heard
want
in
in my
life.
house and start offering them as gifts. You know, like used nail polish and I don't
Yeah.
know, whatever.
I can give you my empty perfume bottle. I have no problem.
That was the best I have ever heard
Well,
in my
if
life.
you know what,
Someone
Jenna,
do
if
an
I ever
empty
decide
perfume
to start a
bottle.
Patreon, I'll come to you for
Robbie, if you
ideas
ever
about what
want to,
kind of gifts to offer.
if you ever want to get Carla to stop talking, start talking about raw oysters.
Oh, extreme! Thank you.
That
Thank
is
you
so
for
nice.
funny
Aw,
stream
that's
during
so nice.
difficult times. That's so sweet.
Oh,
I thank you
nice.
so much for that. I really appreciate that. And you guys really help me in the morning because I feed off what you guys. what you
Robbie.
guys say.
We're vampires.
Yeah, I
Robbie.
do. I feed off the blood of everybody's misery.
Robbie says he's never going to
But
look
you're
at
doing
oral sex the
that, Wendy
same.
D. Please. I was
There it
just
goes
like,
again. There's that
Where
airplane. You
to
hear
go?
it?
Sorry,
Where's
I
the
can't
airplane?
help myself. It was just the first one that had to come back around.
That soon after, I'm just saying, you need
oh
to
my
take a
God.
break.
Someone wanted to put their hands on my new gal, so I allowed it. Uno
What?
momente, por favor. He said someone wanted to put their hands on his new gal. I'm thinking he's meaning one of his furry girls. But I'm
Oh,
not sure.
no. I have a story. Okay,
Oh,
listen.
okay.
So I go over to
All right,
mom's the
here we
other
go.
day. This is a mom
I like,
story.
I like her
I go to my
stories.
mom's the other day to do something. Put her internet back on her laptop because somehow she knocked herself off. I'm like, oh my God, okay. So I'm sitting there and she's trying to pay a bill over the phone. My mother still has a checkbook with the
Sorry,
little register, and she sits at the kitchen table and tries to figure out how much money she's got. I'm like, you can still go look it up online. Just saying. She said, no, I do it my way. Okay, so I hear this all the time. So she gets this lady on the phone, and the lady is really not very polite. I have to admit that. She was not very pleasant. And she was not answering my mom's question. And I was ready to get on the phone, which I have to do frequently because my mom will just lose her shit like none other. So she said, oh, this was so bad. She said something and she said, well, Jesus Christ. And the lady on the phone goes, I would appreciate it if you don't take the Lord's name in vain. I'm like, she just said
Whoops.
that to my mom. Oh God, she didn't. Because this woman has like 72,000 Bibles in her house. Not even kidding. She's read them all. She cross-references everything. This one, she's seriously a godly woman, but she did say Jesus Christ. Okay. But customer service tells you, you got to let some shit roll. I'm just saying.
Right.
So I'm sitting here listening to this chick tell my mother, I would appreciate it if you don't take the Lord's name in vain. Oh, it was on. It was on like Donkey Kong. I mean, my
What'd your mom
God.
say? What did your mom say?
What did you just say to me?
Oh,
I was like, shit. Oh, God. Because normally it's somebody with a real foreign accent and she cannot understand them. And she gives them this dissertation about, you know what, if you want to work for this company, you need to move over here to this country and learn how to speak the language. I'm like, oh, God, here we go. Here we go.
oh
Because she's that
no.
generation, you know.
That's true. That's
She's,
true.
you know,
There's a
born
lot
in
like that,
35.
Yeah.
Not that it makes it any better for me because I usually have to take the phone away from her. I go, listen, her refrigerator and air conditioner died on the same day. She's having a little moment. If you could just excuse her, please. She's like, yes, ma'am. Who am I speaking to? I'm like, her daughter. Please go easy on me. She didn't mean to call you all those things. She just called you. But I was like, yeah, she was just chewing that lady out, chewing her out. And she wasn't helping mom. I mean, in mom's defense, she was not being very helpful. She's very snippy. Well, we can't do that from here. Well, where can you do it from?
Oh my God.
Look
You
at
know,
Robbie's. Look at
Robbie,
Robbie's
oh my
comment.
God.
Look at Robbie's
Yeah,
comment.
that's why I was laughing when
I
you
was
said
laughing
there
gonna
was.
too.
She's telling a
Okay.
story.
I've
I can't help myself.
really admit I'm a spitter, not a swallower.
say, Robbie, did you meet my mom? He's met my mom. A jaywalking granny. That's my mom. She'll flip you off.
Jaywalking granny.
She won't.
Oh my
I've never seen her
God.
do
You just
that.
got flipped off by a jaywalking granny.
It's my mother. I'm
I
telling
think
you.
it's
There
so
you
funny
go.
when they do that. I love
Get
it.
her.
Your mother would do that. Like from what I know of your mom. Like I want to
She,
meet her mom so bad.
But
I'm going to Texas, but I'm not staying with Miss
Guys,
Peter. I'm going to
it's
stay with her
Stream. Have a
mom.
good day.
take care,
And I'm going to get
Extreme.
her to tell me all the stories about when Misdemeanor was
bye,
growing up.
Stream.
Okay, well, she's a liar. I'll just tell you that. At 8 years old, apparently I was running with every thug in Nashville, Tennessee, and robbing houses. Okay, but yeah,
She's a liar.
whatever.
Okay.
She does. Some of the stories I hear her come out of her mouth in front of her friends about me and my sister, I'm like looking at her like, what are you talking about? Did you grow up with us?
Yeah,
Because
right.
clearly you were not there.
That never happened.
And I'm never allowed to tell my version because she'll just say, you need to stop talking. Oh, okay.
My mother used to say the same thing. You just need to stop.
You just need to stop talking. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I wasn't there, clearly. She's
It's
so
amazing
funny.
how they can change the story around.
I know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do when she's gone. I really don't. I'm going to lose my mind because I won't have anybody to pick on. What am I going to do? Oh, I'll come for
But you'll
Carla.
have all those memories that you can just reiterate.
Yeah,
you know?
I can go around and do like a
Robbie,
global tour telling the real stories.
Did I ever play that story that the three grannies that beat up that guy? That is like the funniest thing I've ever heard. Where that guy's driving along and there's an accident and these three grannies get out of the car and they're beating the hell out of this guy.
Yes.
Should I play that? That's just so funny.
You're going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
You get in trouble every single time.
Strike, you're going to get that.
I am tired of bailing you out of YouTube jail.
Well, what am I going to get in trouble for? It's funny though. It's so funny.
It
Maybe
is
I'll get
funny.
away with it
I
though.
mean, they
It is
clocked
so
him.
funny because the guy is like hilarious.
Uh-oh. I'm losing
I'm gonna play
power.
it. I don't care. I'll take it down if I have to.
She says that every time, and then she does behind the scenes. She does this. I'm
And she
never
gets a
playing
cop.
anything on my stream again. I'm just gonna have to tell everybody, no, I can't
And
play
who
that.
did all those JibJab thingies? Those were cute. Who did the JibJabs?
Carla.
I did.
With Jason?
Okay, here I'm gonna
Well,
play it, guys, and I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm gonna get in trouble for it, but I'm gonna play it anyways.
Hey, Mark, excuse me. I'm on my way to 3768. Kind of got hung up. It's raining out here. I'm on my way into Dallas.
Sounds like
Gary's probably going to
Smokey
be calling
P.
you to find out where I'm at.
sound like
He's
Smokey.
calling me, I'm sure.
It does.
Whoa. Man, I just had a wreck right in front of me. This guy ran a red light and hit four old ladies in an Impala. Just kind of flipped and turned them around right in front of me, man. That was close. Oh, now this guy's getting out of his car. Got a white shirt on with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. He's throwing his hands up in there like it was their fault. Hold on. He's going over to their window. She's rolling down the window. Oh man, I think she sprayed him with pepper spray. He's holding his face and he's on his feet. She's beating him with an umbrella. I don't know what he's getting out too. That's one woman with a little black person. She's kind of out here, man. She looks like a sunflower 20 horsepower jackhammer. She sits there like she's got a cat on the side. She's got an umbrella. She's sticking it inside. There's another one it's a little woman who looks like Mother Goose. She beat him. She's got this huge big bag. She beat him. She's got this huge big bag.
Oh my God.
She's about 4 foot nothing. She went over the head. Everything went all over the place. Her Bible fell short. She was there with a Bible.
I can't. My mother. My jaw
Oh my God! It's like
Oh my God,
it's like
that's
we
so
just
funny.
spent a few minutes with Smokey at his pool.
Stop muting. My mic is already muted.
Just every time I hear that, like his laugh is what makes me freak.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna have to look up Angry Grandma. I'm definitely gonna have to look that one up.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
I think so
hilarious. Angry Grandmother. I'd watch that. She is hilarious. Hilarious.
Oh, I'm going to like save this.
Where did you get
God.
that from? Where did you get that from, Carla?
Oh, I don't know. I think it was Facebook the first time I ever heard that. And yeah, the first time I ever heard it. And I just like the guy's laugh
Yes.
kills me every time I listen to it. I just like
Thank you,
laugh,
Save Robbie.
laugh. Yeah, I got the link. I just took the link and and put it in my favorites. So I will watch that later.
That is too
I'm so
funny.
tired. My stomach's hurting from laughing.
Angry
But
Grandma. I'm gonna have to watch that too.
hey guys, I think I'm gonna log off pretty quick because nobody else
Yeah, I
is up,
got.
and I'm tired. And look,
I gotta
I've
go
had
too.
4-hour streams all last week, all weekend, and
I
we're
was
gonna
thinking to back off and get myself motivated.
yeah, me
Yep.
So
too.
thank you for having me come up, but I'll let you
Yeah,
guys.
anytime,
Thanks,
gentlemen. You
Jenna.
know that.
We'll see you
Thanks.
soon. And if you're
Yes,
gonna do a live,
yes,
let
I
me know.
Yeah,
will.
we'll
Yes.
be around.
What time is your
Okay.
live,
I
Jenna?
actually get your notifications, which is great.
I do too.
Yeah.
And I
Yes.
want
All
to
right.
thank you all guys, you
You
guys for all coming in today because I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the morning. I'll
right.
be up bright and early. We'll be here. I'm
Love
sorry,
you
my
guys.
stomach's
Love you,
hurt from laughing.
Nanya. Prayers
And
for your
hopefully,
for your
wait,
mom.
Thank-
we gotta stop. True Helper's coming up now. Oh yeah, sure.
Uh-huh.
Sure. Now it comes
Uh-huh.
at the
Uh-huh.
very end. Thanks.
I ran to
Right?
my laptop as quickly as possible.
Uh-huh.
It's
Well,
about
we've been
freaking
waiting for
time.
you. It's
Oh,
about freaking time.
What's up, Stud Muffin?
Stud
howdy.
Muffin. He's
Good
like,
I
morning.
only have
okay.
a few short minutes, but I was going to say, please, 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 everyone, go out and use your 2A rights while we still have them.
Right.
And, I've been watching on the news, and between good old
Ron St.
Chirac
John.
in
Morning,
Chicago
Ron.
and
Chirac. Yeah.
and
Uh-huh.
New York City, these most of these are Democrat run areas that
Yep.
they are defunding the police and expecting them to do more, which is not going to happen.
Nope.
I actually, out of all my law enforcement friends, just in the past 2 weeks, about 30 of them have put in their paperwork for early retirement.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
They said like
please,
what? How many 600 in New York quit? There was supposed
Yeah.
to be like a lot of police officers who quit in New York.
yeah, yep. And
So
it's insane. It is
is
insane.
insane.
And I know people think that this can't happen, but I can't express it enough. You don't want to get caught. And I know misdemeanor might like this one, but you won't want to get caught with your pants down. I mean, these
Ooh.
times are getting a little
It's
too
just-
All
crazy.
caught with our
it's
pants
Well,
down.
what if I
yeah.
do?
This is changing times right here. It's
Yeah, it's
changing
scary.
for the worse.
The other situation I find laughable at best
I wanna
between
go.
the homeowners, I believe that they were in Minneapolis. I can't remember where they came out. The one had an AR-15, the woman had a handgun.
They were
And
cute, weren't
then the pregnant lady that defended herself and used proper form. It was perfect the way that she warded off her attackers. And yet they demonize these people. Well, that is the mainstream media. That's their way of trying to demonize any
Right.
legal firearm owner. Because when you look at the actual stats, them gun stats, most of the ones they try to perpetrate, they're bullcrap. They really are. They try to say that that guns are so deadly and all that.
My
Guns don't
husband
kill
thinks
people.
the
People kill
opposite.
people.
He thinks if more people had guns, there would be less.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's actually, yeah, you're right, Carl.
Because
That's
there
actually
would be
proven.
self-defense. People would be able to defend themselves against attacks.
Listen, in
yeah,
Israel,
that's what my husband believes. I mean,
in Israel, you're required by law to have a gun. Y'all do know that.
I didn't know that.
Mhm.
And everyone serves in the military. They hit 21, you go into the military, you do some time in there, and you're required to have a gun. So
It's been proven time and time again when you have an area where people know that homeowners have firearms, they don't mess around. I mean, when we went around cleaning up our little, you can almost call it a one pony type of town, they knew not to come back because everybody knows most of especially in the, how should I word this? Outside of Philadelphia, you go in any direction about 30 minutes, give or take, you're going to come across many people and homeowners that have legal firearms. And that's where you'll notice that crime rates are way down. And it's not because they live in the uppity section or the richy rich section. Lord knows I'm no rich man, not by a long shot. But everybody has the right to go out while you still can, get yourself a firearm, a weapon, learn how to use it. And that way, trust me, when these idiots keep defunding the police and the response times get, worse and worse and worse, you'll have yourself peace of mind knowing
Babe
that you
Beauty
can
wants to
protect
know, True
yourself.
Helper, if you should get a permit to carry.
I mean, you can. It depends on where you live. I know in the Commonwealth, usually it's what they were referred to as a 232 card, but it depends. They're pretty strict on that kind of thing. But I mean, as far as just having home ownership of a firearm, I mean, as long as you have a decently clear background, you don't have any felonies, anything like that, it's pretty easy. The process is very easy too, and I love how some on the left try to argue, oh, there's the gun show loophole and all that. That's all a load of crap too. I mean, it is. There's no
They
way.
still, there are still places that they run your information. They can't sell it to you without doing that. So,
Mhm.
Well, I tell you what, under the federal provisions, under the federal law, any licensed firearm or weapons seller, if you get caught without doing a background check,
yep.
they will lose everything. And that's a fact. I mean, you
Yeah.
can't stop, obviously, the illegal sales of firearms and all these gangsters having the crap, the gang is Bloods, Crips, all them idiots running around trying to pop off. But that's why, again, usually when you go and buy a weapon, you go into any gun shop, and they'll usually offer some sort of training. It's very easy. It's so easy, and I can't express that more. And I know a lot of people get scared, but there are so many weapons. There is a weapon for just about any living soul on this planet. And my nephew, when he was growing up, he was firing a 410 shotgun when he was 5 years old. That should say it all. And I know I've heard others say, "Oh my God, don't you think that's irresponsible?" And
No.
we would walk down the trail. He'd be the first one to tell you that A, your safety wasn't on, and B, you weren't carrying your weapon properly. So it's all about training. It really is. And again, I can't express it enough. You keep watching the news or listening to at least honest, decent news reports. The stats are getting worse by the day. What I typed in chat earlier, I just couldn't believe it. It was one of the first things I saw on the wire about there being 14 deaths alone in Chicago. I don't know how people live there. I really don't.
I don't either.
And they would
Doesn't
love
sound like they're
nothing
very
more.
successful at it at this point.
Yeah, and you know what? And then where's BLM? Nowhere, because it's not a good opportunistic type of situation. They don't see any good in doing something like that, which is crazy because they're going to roll around talking about stats where 9 black people get killed last year, and it's just nuts. It's absolutely insane. If anything, the actual death rates have gone down. Now, illegal killings obviously are always an issue, and I mean, again, between Chicago and Philadelphia and so many other areas, you're going to have those kinds of things. That's a no-brainer. But again, if you go to anybody that has gone through the process of legally gaining a weapon, the stats are very low, very, very low. And you can go to the FBI statistics. You can go anywhere and grab those statistics.
Right.
And I know I've gone on about that more than a few times, but it's really starting to make me a bit nervous. I was telling my little lady earlier, I even want to get some more. I do, because I look at it this way. If God forbid something should happen, and let's not even factor in, I mean, we could get hit by an EMP. We could get hit by a solar flare. I mean, we could have a natural disaster come through, knock down the grid for 4 to 5 days. I mean, lawlessness would just run amok, especially with all these kids nowadays running around out there causing all these bad things. And really, I mean, all it is, it's a little bit of time. The fear will decrease as you go through some simple training. That's all you got to do.
Well, I wonder how much, because I kind of felt this way before I really started working with mine. You kind of get conditioned in your head that a gun is a bad thing, that you're not the one in control of it. It's like a little mind game, I think, that the media has done over the last decade or so, where it's more powerful than you are. So you don't even want to touch it, which is wrong answer. And the more you use it, the more you train with it, the more you realize it's a tool. It's not anything that can do anything to anybody unless you do it. So,
Mhm. Well, when you think about the fact that I think it's the stat is that 6 corporations run over 90+% of the mainstream media that is always has a biased agenda that they're trying to run, it figures that they scare people like that. But in this day and age of the internet, more and more people are gravitating away from cable news and all that. That's why most of their numbers are in the tank. They're nowhere near. They're a shadow of their former selves from 10 years ago. But the damage has already been done. You have a whole generation of people that were conditioned that guns bad, guns bad. Just stop. It's like anything else. I mean, you're scared that anybody's scared. Usually, the first time you get to driving or any new thing that you take on is going to be a little bit scary. But
yeah.
again, once you sit there on a range with a qualified, certified trainer who shows you the ins and outs, how to take care of your weapon, how to properly hold, shoot, how to condition yourself. I mean, it's very easy. It takes but moments. And I'm telling you, the one thing I've noticed with every single person that I've ever took out to the range, or I've even been with, all the new timers, the first timers, I should say, scared to death. But until
Eagle
they
says
pop off
you
that
always
first
shoot a
round,
gun as if it were loaded. Never
and I'll
point at
tell you
anything
what,
or anyone unless you know your target and are prepared to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
after that first shot, they're hooked. They love it. They want to
They're
do more.
junkies.
And I tell you what, especially with the new girl, that AA-12, let me tell you, whoo-wee, 300 rounds a minute. Ooh-wee. That bad boy is it.
On the conceal and carry, do you know, True Helper, how many states, because if I'm not mistaken, a lot of them are relaxing that concealed carry, where you can carry a concealed weapon without a permit. Is that not true, or have I been drinking and not know it?
I'd have to brush up on my numbers concerning that, but I'm pretty sure that most you do obviously have to register your firearm,
Right.
which is usually done through the gun store that you purchase your
Right.
firearm from. But I think, like I know
77
North Carolina,
shots, 16 fatal in Chicago last few days. Wow.
Good Lord.
well, I mean, Fox had it as 14, but yeah, 16, I wouldn't doubt it at all. And that eighth grader that was killed, that was heartbreaking. Her father was on the news, but that's just another statistic. And then, everybody's going to complain, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Yeah, well, where are you? Because you know what? If you were needed anywhere, it'd be right there in good old Chirac. And they don't do not a damn thing about it. It's such a hypocrisy. It's all it is. It just proves the point to any American that has a brain should know that this is all total crap. And I feel so bad for all the people that do get shot each and every day. And it's honestly from friends of mine like Anthony Brian Logan, Brandon Tatum, Jericho Green. All these guys are strong Black conservative voices who have been going on for years about these kinds of conditions.
Yeah.
And like they say, it's not the weapons that kill people. It's Black killing Black. Black on Black crime is worse than it's ever been before. And then you get a group like BLM that you would think, okay, hey, you know what? Maybe they might be able to save the day. But then they're running around the streets talking about statistics that don't even make sense. You set up something like Chop, Chaz, whatever the hell it was, and 2 people, now 3, I think, have been confirmed that were killed within there, which actually statistically for the time ratio that it was blows the numbers from last year out of the water. The water. I mean, imagine, and they call it the summer of love. Yeah, come on, get the hell out of here. Just get the hell out of here with that. Again, it just proves the point. And did you hear that they arrested that Raz Mataz, that Raz guy?
I don't know him.
Handing out weapons. He was handing out weapons to people under the age of 20, which I believe in that area, anybody, it's a felony. So I hope he coughs when he goes to grab his ankles, because he's going to be doing a lot of that. That's a pretty good felony that he's committed.
I know, Galway. I love those guys. Love them. And Candace Owens, love her.
Oh, yeah, Candace Owens, she's something else. And I think that's the one reason why I'm a little heated with Kanye. I heard about his whole presidential run and all that good stuff. But you know what? I mean, that guy, I think it's more or less for a spoof, or maybe he just wanted to get people, perturbed a little bit. I don't know. And who knows? Maybe it is kind of planned out. Maybe he wants to split the vote a bit because he sees and hears that a lot of people are trying to back good old, sleepy Uncle Joe. But I think, I don't know. I can't make heads or tails of that. But Candace Owens, she is.
Has he already registered to
force.
run for president, or no? Do we know?
I don't know. I kept hearing the rumor, so I mean, I've heard people say that it's true, but then I think he's if he is
he
obviously
just
got it
opened a huge new clothing line through the Gap or American Eagle or something. I think it's Gap. So could be doing a little bit of I don't know, advertising.
Marketing.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think he probably has it in his mind that if he saw Trump do it, he was obviously friends with Trump for a long time before all this, the crap went down and before he even ran for president. But I think he thinks that maybe it's his time. But no, I'm sorry. Anybody would have for brain will also know that's just not going to happen. I mean, he may be able to secure a good portion of the black vote. Remember, Brandon Tatum was just talking about this the other day. But outside of that, I mean, you might do semi-okay, but against somebody that has the record like they do, I mean, I know a lot of people complain online and, on the mainstream media. But fact is, when you go up against numbers like the best economy ever, lowest unemployment numbers in damn near history for many groups, I mean, it's just a lot of things you're going to be up against. And at the end of the day, rational, decently responsible Americans are going to vote for what has worked. They are. They're not going to vote. I mean, granted, anybody on this planet pretty much knows who Kanye is. But then there becomes, you start thinking about all the issues he's had. He's lost his mind more than a couple of times. He was hospitalized, all that good stuff. And I'm not throwing shade. And mental illness is a mental illness. It's fine.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But it's going to hurt him in the long runs because let's face it, politics is some dirty, corrupt, criminal crap at the end of the day. And they throw some major shade. But, I did want to ask, did y'all hear that new advertisement that the Trump campaign put out with the 911 call? And then saying that you would have to wait. Oh, my Lord, Carla, you got to look that one up. It is probably one of the best, most representative things that I'm telling you, it actually makes perfect sense because that's what's going to happen when they defund the police. They're talking about sending social workers out. I mean, come on.
Right.
Come on.
Oh, my God.
Social workers aren't going to be able to handle a domestic dispute call when you've got one person with a gun. And what are they going to do? Walk up with their clipboard? Well, no, you got to be nice to each other. No, nope. There's a reason why law enforcement has been able to be as effective as they have over the years. Is because people know most people within law enforcement pretty much have to be badasses. They have to go out to calls and be able to process all their stuff. They go from a baby killing on one call to, pulling somebody over for a speed violation the next. I mean, you've got to be so mentally sound and such a badass. And usually that's why people respect law enforcement. I mean, fear is always a good controlling agent. Let's face it, it really is. But just because all these social justice warriors are running around talking about, oh my God, they violated our rights and they've been killing people. Like I saw the one young lady yelling in the cop's face, y'all kill people every day. Y'all, that's factually untrue. That's untrue. But there it shows yet again the indoctrination that has been happening for years amongst our youngins. And that's right. Just can't express it enough too. Get with your kids too, making sure that they know the truth no matter what. And I know, Misdemeanor, you were telling me you were telling everybody some stories about your young in there getting on you about the whole Trump thing.
Oh yeah, I got him elected. You're welcome.
Yeah,
let me know if I could do anything else for you since I now own a cape with a big S on the back. Superwoman. Whatever.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, just the fact that I think that it was starting to listen to people like Candace Owens, and it just really felt very enlightening and very educational.
Yes, it is. And I tell you, I would also, for any white American out there that wants to understand what's going on within their community, those are probably the four biggest names that I can think of off the top of my head. Maybe I'm a little biased. I'm friends with a couple of them out of the group, but Anthony Brian Logan is one. Jericho Green, yeah, he's just a badass. Brandon Tatum, which you'll see him. He's actually on many different major news networks at times. He does cameos or all that good crap. Also, he led I think the CEO or something. I don't know what the heck he was, but towards the Brexit movement, where blacks exiting the Democratic Party. And then obviously, last but not least, Candace Owens. And they will keep you informed about what's going on. And I really respect each and every single one of them because they bring and speak truth to power. And it actually helps to inform us.
Yep. And just people knowing, and education, of course, has completely changed. It's all revisionist history now. But knowing what your Constitution says, what the Bill of Rights says, understanding how the government works and how it does not work, not intended to work.
Yes.
I think says a lot when we start pointing fingers at a president and saying, you're not doing enough. Okay, well, you've got a lot of congressmen and women out there. What are they doing?
Exactly.
Other than posting up a real big bill to sit and not do anything.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I know that a lot of stuff changed this last election, and I'm thinking that some more will change this one coming up as far as our Congress. Hopefully.
Absolutely. And if you look at the last election cycle, it was kind of the same way when you had all these Antifa clowns and all those idiots running around. I guarantee you a couple weeks after the election, everything will calm back down again. This is all planned. This is what this is. And anybody that thinks otherwise, I'm telling you, you think about it at the end of the day, when you have a supposed grassroots organization like BLM that starts out, got a few thousand members, whatever it is, to now they're on every single major media outlet. You got people like Walmart and Netflix and all that. Everybody now you can see, supposedly they say they support it. Let me tell you what, they don't support that. They are supporting the money that they're getting because they're getting paid. That's all it is. They are getting paid. And it's already been proven time and time again. And I probably sound like a broken record. But when you have people like that scumbag Soros out there, and I ain't scared to say, and I wish I could have 30 seconds alone with that clown.
Thank you.
People like that are trying to destroy our country. And you know what? That offends me because that desecrates, it denigrates, that disrespects every single serviceman and woman that has bled, cried, or lost their lives for the patriotic rights, freedoms, and civil liberties that we have in this country today. And you got scumbags like that, and they've openly said it. That's all they do. They pump money into countries like ours to try to take us down. He's going to learn something real quick here. There's more of us patriots out there than there are his type, his scumbag, evil-ass types.
Right. Well, I watched the Central Park 5 this week, the other day. Have you seen it yet on Netflix? Okay, you need to see it.
I don't get a chance to watch too much TV, but
I was so pissed off. Just catch the couple. It's really good. The series is amazing, and the story is it will rip you apart. It's the saddest story. My God, but it's 4 black youths that were in Central Park that were accused of raping a white woman, and so you get the first part of the story, the first episode. Second episode, pretty much about the first third into it, they go on a Trump crusade and start bashing the shit out of him because he took out an $85,000 ad in the New York Times to bring back the death penalty because of this case, right? And he's entitled to his opinion. Doesn't mean that they did it. They certainly didn't. It was New York, but that was his feelings. That people have got to stop hurting each other, regardless of their color, their age, any of that stuff. They got to quit. But yeah, they went Trump fest. It was just a bash fest. So at the very end, when they're wrapping things up, there's of course a woman standing at a podium, welcoming them all back into the community. But she has to bring up the fact that they defeated Trump. And I'm like, it's funny how this is coming out this year. Interesting. Election year, and this is what y'all are going to do. You take a really good story, could have been way better if you'd have just left that out. What was the purpose of putting that in there? They didn't talk about any other politicians or any other citizens or anything else that felt any other kind of way, just Trump. And it's insulting to my intelligence. It just really irks me.
Yeah, but the sad part is there are some out there that are so naive, undereducated, or just immature that would actually believe that kind of garbage. And that's one of the biggest reasons why many who don't sit back and look at our country as it is, which is it pretty much is a business. We had a businessman come in, and again, I remember Odama sitting there saying, "What's he gonna do? Wave a magic wand and bring the jobs back?" Well, son of a bitch, his first damn quarter, he had almost a 4% GDP. That's never been done in history. So you know what? You can take that, turn it sideways, and shove it right up your candy ass.
Right.
Yes, he did have a magic wand, and darn well, I mean, I find it funny all the time. And again, I know I've said it time and time again on multiple podcasts that I'm not a red MAGA hat wearing kind of guy, but I judge the actions of the person, not just words. And granted, I've said it a million times before too. People should stay off of Twitter. Certain people just definitely need to put it down. But if you judge a person just by their actions alone and how well our country's been doing, you know what? I'll vote 4 more years for that. I really will. I really will. I'll vote for 4 more years of that right there, because I know that if these ugly, evil ass demon rats get into office, they will do like they have in Minneapolis, in Chirac, in Baltimore, in Delaware, you name it. Look at all these areas where the major riots and looting that CNN calls peaceful protests, as they got a picture of a building burning down in the background, somebody's whole livelihood going up in flames. But yeah, you look at those kinds of things, and that's exactly what our country will be. They will abolish a bunch of our rights, and once they get the Supreme Court to vote to change even one of the amendments, it will be open season on our whole entire Constitution. You can take that and put that one in the bank, because it's exactly what will happen. Anybody within any prepper world, any real true patriot knows that to be true, because that is what's happened time and time and time again. And when you have all these foreign threats that are funding these riots and everything else that's been going on, I mean, we are in a pretty tough spot right now, but it will get better if people just keep spreading the word, keep waking up, keep sharing links, keep going to different podcasters, all the ones we named earlier, and then some. Just get educated, because I can guarantee you also, the media lies when they make it seem like they are the majority. No. They are the minority. They are only acting the way that they are because many conservatives and just like-minded people, or just good, wholesome, decent, respectable Americans, are either laid back, or they have a little too much fear, or they just usually they choose to make their voice count through their vote. But that's why many of them you don't see out in the streets. But I'm telling you another thing too. Here we are already in July. I think it's sometimes in August. I can't remember. But I know that a bunch of the biker clubs were going to get together and start riding around and putting an end to a lot of these things. And I've heard word of it. And, one of our local chapters was actually one of the groups that actually helped us here in our good old Commonwealth. And like I said, we cleared out a bunch of their little set up makeshift offices and told them, you come back, you're going to have an issue. I won't say all the things that were said, but let's put it this way. When you have one patriotic American standing up to those amoeba clowns, 10 of them aren't even worth that one soul that's standing up for their country. You can guarantee on that. So we have more power than you think. And don't be too fearful and let it get you too sad. Just easiest way you can, squash the fear. Just go out. I mean, and that's if you can. If you're if you're able to go out and purchase a weapon, get trained with it and all that. And even if not, still just use your voice. Make sure your kids are educated. Make sure that everybody understands what the truth is behind a lot of these movements that have been going on, all the toppling of these statues and everything else. I mean, it just says it all when they set fire to the church that Martin Luther King marched from. I mean, that says it all. And you're BLM,
exactly.
right?
Exactly.
BLM. Yeah, okay.
Whose side are you on, right? Or it's crazy. That's like a white supremacist move there, but okay.
Yeah, I know. And I love how every time too, then, people turn back around, and it's been like it's back and forth. And I think it's by design that these amoebas teamed up with Burn, Loot, Murder, because they get away with a lot of stuff by saying, oh no, it's the white kid that did it. Oh no, it's the black kid that did it. Oh no, it's the white, black, white, black, white, black. So yeah, you're going to confuse anybody. And now everybody running around with masks and all that other good crap on. No wonder why law enforcement has their hands tied and they run around talking about defund and all that. They're doing everything they can to cause as much confusion and chaos because, for one, they don't want to see the commander-in-chief get reelected again. Two, they are being paid to do so, and thus to try to topple our good country the way that we have it right now. And three, they want to try to set up, and it's almost communist style tactics, if I'm being perfectly honest, but they would love nothing more than to bring in that, quote, democratic socialism, end quote. And I love how they hide it that, guys, but it's communism. It's communism.
Yeah, it's communism.
Yep, it's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. But
well,
listen,
it's ironic. And we've got the shutdown of everything. Nobody's working, or a lot of people are not working. And yet here's Soros going to pay $25 an hour for people to riot.
Yep, that's so true.
That's
and there lies that's the incentivizer. That's what they do, and that's what he knows. And again, he has been on so many interviews and has been caught red-handed, and not even red-handed. That's the most striking part of it. He doesn't care. He'll openly say he's got more warrants for his arrest in more countries than most people combined. I mean, but he doesn't care. He sits back, he purchases up stocks, he buys up economies, and he purchases different groups and injects his type of money. He just uses this communist style blueprint, and then he topples. He's literally toppled governments before, and that's one of the scariest parts about that song.
And people know it. I mean, it's out there. The knowledge of that is out there. My kids, of course, have turned on me and become I don't know what, but that's fine. I know how I raised them. They'll come around to it again, but on a lot of different levels, not just patriot. They think it's absolutely sickening that people are patriotic, and America's not special. And I'm like, what did they teach you? That I paid for that, really? Yeah, exactly. Because do you understand what we've done as a nation? We're babies compared to the rest of the world. We're in our infant stage here as a nation, and yet everybody wants to be us. There's a reason why. We're not perfect. I don't know that we'll ever be perfect, but by God, we're good.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
I really like my country. I really do, even with its warts and all. Yeah,
I remember when my youngest said something. He had asked us a question. What is gender studies? I was like, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Because you see all these people that run around with these liberal arts and women's liberal arts and gender studies and gender fluidity, whatever the hell it is, and they're all unemployed right now. They're all, they just can't even when the economy was good, unemployed. Right. So it's just got to stop. I mean, you got to draw the line somewhere, and that's why just education is so key. Showing them the real history that they're not going to get from their stinking liberal indoctrinated professors who are sitting back throwing all these stones at our own country. And you're right with what you said earlier. They're trying to rewrite history. That's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it fit their little agenda. And anybody to sit there and claim, I dare the person to come around me and say how racist is the country we are. I tell you what, you'll be walking around sipping your damn lunch up through a straw, because I ain't going to put up with that shit. I'll tell you that much right now. There's a lot of things that I put up with, and I'm not an angry, aggressive type of gent. I'm really not. But you want to sit here and disrespect something like that, and then let alone, God forbid, I ever see somebody burning a flag. Yeah, don't do it around me. Don't do that shit around me. You want to see hell have some fury? Ooh, wee. Oh, it'll come down hard. But anyway, I got to get running. And I appreciate the time. Much love, Carla and Miss Mina.
Good to talk to you.
For your knowledge. I enjoy listening to you. I don't care what you're saying. I just enjoy listening to you.
I love his pity too.
I have been listening.
I know. I saw you.
I just muted myself because I just wanted to, I didn't have anything to add. But
it's all good, Carla. No worries.
I was enjoying the conversation. So, yeah, I wasn't being rude.
Y'all have a blessed day, and thank you again for having me up. And I'm sorry to hit you at the last second there. I just heard you were logging off, and I was like, oh, crap. Okay.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Don't worry. You'll be invited back.
All right.
You'll be invited back.
But hey, y'all.
Okay, you have a great day.
Y'all have
God
a
bless
good day,
you.
all right?
You too.
All right.
Okay. And I'm going to, before I sign off here, I want to sing happy birthday to Bailey because her birthday was on the 4th of July.
Yes.
So
Yes.
here we go.
Ready?
I'm not a very good singer, and this is a
Me
little
neither.
delayed, but happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bailey. Even though we don't
Happy
agree on anything,
birthday
happy birthday to you.
to
Love
you.
you, Bailey.
Love
Have
you,
a great
babe.
day, everybody. And we'll see you probably in the morning. Hopefully, I hope you're here. So goodbye.
Be
Have
good to each other.
God bless everybody. Be kind to each other. We love you all.
Bye.
Bye.